Yo, what's good? My name is Kyle Montgomery, aka the voice of 3x3, and if for some reason you still don't know the rules of 3x3, it is time to tap in. Class is officially in session. So on our half court, you got two teams of 3 players with 1 additional substitute on the bench. Yo, what's up, sub? Can I check in? In 3x3, even the ball is different. This is the official Wilson right here. Trust me, it's groovy, baby. This game is pedal to the metal. 10-minute game clocks, just 12-second shot clocks, and a first to 21 scoring format for the win. If a team doesn't score 21 points, all they have to do is outscore their opponent within 10 minutes. And you know we keep it street. In this game, we score by 1s and 2s. Anything inside the arc is worth 1. Anything outside of the arc is worth 2. Still got it. And this game is all gas, no brakes. Literally, after the opening check ball, play is continuous. Make or miss, offense turns to defense, just like that. This 10-minute sprint is just getting started. We'll see you at the top.
Hello, basketball fans in Indonesia and elsewhere around the world, especially if you're a 3x3 fan. It's going to be a great day here in the Challenger Jakarta 2025 series. 4 massive quarterfinal matchups here to begin our day with Miami taking on Marijampole, MANTINGA, and we also have Hangzhou taking on Riffa, Barcelona and Utrecht, and Chongming versus Lugano. And right now we're getting the player introductions for Miami and Marijampole.
Marijampole, MANTINGA. First up, Pincautas Matulis. Pincautas Kulskis. Tagvidas Kriusikas.
All right, here are the team rosters that have been called for both sides. It'll be Miami, who had gone 2-0 yesterday in day 1, as they are now going to kick off the first quarterfinal battle. And they'll be taking on Marijampole MANTINGA, who went 1-1 after dropping a close one, 21-18 in the first matchup, winning it on a game-winning 2-point shot, 21-19, and that has sent them through to this quarterfinal matchup. Paul Palelli alongside Dimas Mahendra as well. And we were witness to amazing games yesterday, Dimas, and we are going to obviously expect more today, as it is the knockout rounds of quarterfinals, and we're going to expect to see a tougher battles today.
Absolutely, Paul. But this Marijampole team, you cannot underestimate. Miami cannot be slipped in the first knockout round, so they need to be more focused and careful about this team and make sure that they will advance to the next round.
All right, Marijampole, as I said, they're able to take a win. They first dropped one against Chongming, who are also through to the quarterfinals. We will see them later on in the 4th match, but they were able to take down Taipei by a slim scoreline. That came right down to a final 2-point shot as well. So they were in for a couple of close battles, so expect the same here, as our first quarterfinal game is now underway to kick things off here on day 2. Quick 2-point shot for Marijampole as they get the offensive rebound. There you go. Shulskis.
Oh, that was a good defense by Brosley.
Now, if you remember, if you were a witness, or if you have social media on Instagram, you would have seen the highlight from this man, James Parrott, who releases and misses a two-point shot. I believe FIBA 3x3 has asked the question, is this the best slam dunk ever in a Challenger series?
I do agree.
I have to tell you, it had to be a contender, definitely. Might see something like that from him again today. Here we go. Still 0-0.
Good defense.
Yeah, good defense right now. And Miami gets it back.
Barkley.
This is Trey. The kick out.
Han for two.
Mitch misses from outside. Schulskis gets the rebound outside. And a foul called, reaching foul, as Kliuchinikas.
Give and go. Oh,
Big block by Kelly there. And they're still scoreless running down the first minute. Here's James Parrott. Fadeaway in the lane. Off the mark and a foul on the rebound. That's going to go against Marijampole. Each team has picked up one foul each.
You know, we see this Miami team like they have been playing for quite some time before.
That's right. And looking very loose in warm-up. We came a bit earlier. We watched these teams warming up, and Miami looking very...
Oh,
Trey
Bardsley.
And hits a deuce. Trey guarding the big man. They do a switch to try to get Matulis free underneath, as you know there's a size mismatch with Trey guarding him down low. There's a look at the replay. Ooh. Yeah, a little bit of a hold, but Marijampole does get it back. It's Miami's second foul.
On to the switch.
Kliuchinikas feeds inside. As he did a bulk of the scoring. Schulskis. Shaq calls that barbecue chicken. Making quick work inside the paint. Bardsley. Crossover. He'll take it back outside. Trey again will fire and misses. And Shimonis. He had a bulk of the scoring in their second game yesterday as well. Crossover, going baseline,
nice.
And loses Mitch. Kliuchinikas guarding the clearance. And Han with the nice crossover, and Kliuchinikas does not let him by. And will gladly pick up the foul rather than give up the easy basket.
I see how Miami do the defense, even though they can outpost Barkley. But look how Parrott do the, just on block. Or at least to deflect.
Nice move by Han.
Marijampole. Nice one off the glass. 1 point. And off. Another foul. Barkley back into the court. Blessing Han.
Tied at 3. 3 fouls for Miami so far here in the opening minutes. Oh, and shots fired from outside and way off the mark. That will give the ball back to Miami as Shimonis comes up short, or long, I should say. Parrott will have it up top. And back at it, Miami. Team representing the United States. Crossover inside. Parrott, nowhere to go. He'll kick it out to Kelly. And in and out, but Trey Bardsley is there for the putback, so...
Somehow the smallest guy in the team can get the offensive rebound.
Yeah, he's got 3 points so far.
Yeah.
Shimonis will give it up. Kliuchinikas. Oh, nice footwork by Kliuchinikas, but could not get the shot off properly. And Trey now.
Wide open shot, Barkley.
Bangs it home. Trey Bardsley with the deuce. And that is a 3-point lead thanks to 5 quick points from Trey Bardsley for this Miami squad. And those are the most dangerous types of teams. And most of the teams we're seeing in these quarterfinals, we've seen them rely on different players on different matches for their bulk of the scoring. Schulskis is quick work inside. Well, we've got our first timeout. And what do you think about the pace that's being played so far here in this first quarterfinal match, Dimas?
Well, we see a different pace today in the first game. Miami against Marijampole, you must say that the pace is not as as fast as they played yesterday.
Yeah.
It's because that Marijampole playing a very dynamic pace. They can play slow, inside, outside, and that's what makes Miami following their pace. So
Yeah, the defense is a lot tighter.
exactly, that's what I said. You cannot sleep against this team. You need to make sure that you will be able to handle this.
Coming back from the timeout, it's, Andrew Kelly gives it up to Mitch. Shot is in and out. Shimonis quickly takes it outside. Matulis drives, puts it on the deck. Oh, big block coming from behind.
A rejection.
Nice recovery by Parrott. And
Nice
here's
pass.
Kelly, who gets the pass from Hahn.
No foul. Hahn.
Another drive by Matulis, and Kelly was there. No easy baskets being allowed by Miami here, locking down defensively.
Again, I gotta put some highlights on how James Parrott do the defense. When Marijampole tried to drive into the lane, he just wait and then took the rejection.
Nice lob pass
Yeah.
to Hahn down low. He's deep. Couldn't get nice angle on the at the rim. So Marijampole will get it back. Matulis, pick it up.
Oh,
Schulskis.
Oh!
Off the glass.
great shot.
Yeah, he'll take that. It's Sunday, but the bank is open for Schulskis, and Parrott gets to the basket but cannot finish. And here's Schulskis again, and
Nice
he tries
steal.
to spin, but Trey quick with the hands.
That's a foul
Yeah.
on Barkley. I think Barkley has become the the motor who will set the tone for the Miami team.
Yeah, I think so. Bardsley with a quick release. Hits the back iron. Parrott gets it back. Parrott, crossover. He goes deep inside, and he gets fouled. So that'll be team foul number 5 for Marijampole. Here's a replay. Parrott, good job of drawing the foul on that play. All right, so Parrott will shoot at the line.
First shot is good.
Yeah, his first point, actually. But need I remind you once again, Dimas, he's a top 10 player, ranked number 8 in the world.
Ranked number 8.
Parrott fighting for the rebound, kicks out. Kelly on the move, finishing with his left hand on the right side.
Easy deuced.
So 9-6 lead right now. It is a beautiful, balmy 31 degrees in central Jakarta. And if you're anywhere near the Senayan complex, we invite you to come on by as the final games here on the last day of 3x3, FIBA 3x3 Jakarta Challenger 2025 has just begun. We're expecting a good crowd here.
Beautiful weather also.
It's
here in
amazing.
Jakarta.
The best weather out of the last 4 days so far, I'd say. Schulskis trying to control, but Bardsley is all over him on defense. Does not allow an easy handoff.
Yeah, nice hustle by Barkley.
All right, here's the entry pass. And Matulis gets stripped.
Now
And
this-
Hahn.
Oh, and Hahn with the dunk. Finish what it is. 81 points for Miami team.
Double
Marijampole.
digits.
Oh.
Pass is picked off. Kelly down the lane, the
Kick
kick out.
out.
Oh, lots of time for Trey, who hits another deuce.
Wide open
Trey
shot.
Bardsley with a double, and he's got 7.
And off.
Kliuchinikas,
Marijampole.
he'll get open for a 2-point shot. The attempt comes up empty. Miami, again, another quick release from Trey. And Hahn fighting for the rebound, and he does get it, and he gets it back off the pass from Kelly. Hahn in and out. Kliuchinikas with
nice
a nice
pass.
clearance and entry for Marijampole.
Wow.
All right, so no more fouls to give for Marijampole on that 6th team foul. It's a 5-point lead.
And they will take a shot. Han from the free throw line.
All right, here go Mitch Han. And free throw rattles out. Gets it back to Marijampole. Luchinikas finds Matulis, who drives and gives it up. Shimonis trying to beat the shot clock, and he does not even release it, as he was well aware that he just missed beating the shot clock by about half a second. All right. And that's the thing. Dimas, we're you know, as we look at the replay here, big block from Parrott from behind. And Kelly with that nice layup finish. So Miami right now in the driver's seat, as they have played very well so far here in the first 2/3 of this game.
I mean, if you're a player and you have that kind of jump, most probably waiting for someone to release the ball, then you jump. That's the best defense that you can do.
All right, so here we go. As we get back to the action, Parrott tries to find Kelly. They're saying last touch by Marijampole, but the official has the last call. And speaking of officials, we've got Slobodan Novakovic and Qirong Shi from Switzerland and China, respectively, helming today's game, first game at least.
Nice pass. Kick out.
Kuchinikas the pass, and yeah, he missed by Shulskis. A little frustration shown by Marijampole as they're not able to hit their shots. Parrott now fires from outside, and he comes up empty. Marijampole, he's calling for Shimonis to come on in, and Shulskis with a nice drive.
Good 1 point. Marijampole. Now Miami's team. So James Parrott. Kelly loses the ball.
Yeah,
Oh!
right away, a quick double for Cleo Chinikas.
Set the screen. Han, give it to Kelly. Under the basket, and no good. Still.
Nice footwork there by
Adding 1 point.
Andrew Kelly. It's 13-10. So Marijampole have managed to cut the lead from 5 down to 3. Still plenty of time in this one, and we know that Marijampole are no strangers to close games. They're used to being in this situation, that they had been from the first day, and they are the ones who call a timeout here on the floor. Again, there no more fouls to give. They're going to send Miami to the line on any foul that happens from here on forward.
You know, there is interesting if, let's say, Miami's team advanced to the next round.
Yeah.
And if there's a matchup against James Parrott against Dennis Donko.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that'll be interesting.
That
Number
will be
8 versus number 15 in the world. Yeah. Back after the timeout, Marijampole trying to cut into that lead, and Shulskis with another drive and layup as he's leading the way.
Barkley.
And the scoring.
Oh,
Flying high for the rebound is Parrott. You know, if you look at the way Parrott plays, he's not in 5th gear all the time, but he certainly can turn it up in a hurry. He can accelerate. He can jump for that rebound. He can out-jump his opponent. And he's showing those skills here this weekend.
He knows when he needs to shift the gear.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it kind of made us, he got us both up on our feet yesterday after that highlight smash, as he cocked back and threw down a vicious dunk.
No doubt.
Over a defender, I should say.
And with a bit of hang time.
Yeah. No, it's funny because we ran into him before this game, and he asked, how did people react? It's almost like he wasn't aware of how amazing that slam dunk was. 14-11 Miami. 6 fouls for each. Shimonis from outside.
No good. Barkley with the rebound. Barkley, another 2 shot. No good.
Yeah, he's got a pretty hot hand in this one as he's leading the way with 7 points for Miami. As both teams fight for the ball before it heads out of bounds. All right, crunch time, and this might go the distance, 10 minutes.
Oh!
A foul on the 2-point shot.
And then one.
Yeah, as Shimonis able to knock down the 2-pointer and has a chance to tie it up at the line. Oh, by the way, that is actually foul number 7 for Miami.
Yes.
So this could be a huge swing for Marijampole.
It was a very close setup.
Yeah.
For Marijampole to having the, very little space for them to take the 2-shot.
He has a chance to make this a 4-point play. Seldom seen in 3x3.
And makes them lead.
He does. Just like that, Marijampole takes their first lead at 15-14. 2 minutes to go.
On.
Oh my goodness, what an answer by Mitch Hahn.
Back at it.
He's got 4 points. There we go, Kliuchinikas. Not sure if that was a pass.
Hahn took another 2.
Hahn tries to go for back-to-back doubles. Kliuchinikas with the clearance, Shimonis. And
Almost pushes the ball. Oh, there's a push. Foul.
Another foul, and this. Well, this time, Marijampole is going to go back to the line. And we saw them take the lead on their last trip to the line. Can they do the same again after that answer by Hahn?
Absolutely. And first free throw
this is the front end for Kliuchinikas. So a chance to tie here. And that, which he does. If he does, we'll put them at 5 away from 21. No, and Parrott with the strong rebound. So still down by 1. Miami now looking to stretch this lead. Parrott outside Kelly, and he'll put it on the deck. And now Marijampole returns the favor by sending Miami to the line for 2 free throws. It'll be Andrew Kelly shooting 2. And yeah, there's a clear bump on Schulskis, and obviously he realizes.
So now both teams have the same situation where both teams are already collecting 7 fouls and more. It's too bad. First free throw is not good from Kelly. I think this is the situation where most of the free throws are very important. And
all right, 1 for 2 for Andrew Kelly. Quick feed inside to Matulis. He's not able to get it to go. And Parrott now knocks down a massive 2-point shot. James Parrott showing you what he can do on the inside yesterday, and now showing his range from outside here in this one. It's a timeout by Miami here, as they are now 1 possession away from closing this one out. Up by 4 against Marijampole after that last shot. Massive by James Parrott. Here's another look. Step back, plenty of time to let it fly as the defense tries to close out, but to no avail as he swishes it.
You know what, Paul? We see so many players, fail to take the 2 shots during the game, and in the very last minute, they succeeded to make the 2 points in a very crucial moment.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I believe the word is clutch.
Clutch.
So many clutch plays that we've seen in even throughout the women's series 2 days ago or 3 days ago. As free throw is good. (1916). Kliuchinikas gives it up. Shimonis guarded by Trey. He'll have to fire. Rebound Parrott. And now
he's taking the time.
Miami can either close it, come closer by, and they do after that basket by Parrott. They're now 1 point away. Marijampole still alive as Hahn breaks out that entry pass, and Parrott from the corner. Schulskis rebound. Marijampole
Trying to find some space to take the 2 shots, and no good. Barkley with the rebound.
And here we go, another chance for Miami to close it out. There's 25 seconds on the clock. Parrott comes in, and
Oh!
with an exclamation point, throwing it down with a vicious slam. Once again, another highlight coming from a high-flying Parrott. That's right, James Parrott puts the finishing touches for Miami as they advance to the semifinals on that amazing slam dunk. And there it is, 21-16, the final score for you here in our first quarterfinal match. And I know you're like me, Dimas. You cannot wait for the replays. So let's give it to you right now.
Absolutely.
Let's check out the highlights from this matchup.
I mean, we see that at the very beginning, Miami's team is playing a bit slow, I guess. But it was a quick 2 by Barkley. And then Marijampole answered it. Almost got blocked by James. And then the reverse layup by Marijampole. Trying to push inside and being blocked.
And by the way, James Parrott does play some defense as well.
Exactly.
Look at that coming over.
Both ends. And see this dunk by Han. Yeah. To hand jam.
Oh, Miami is clicking on all cylinders that we've seen so far in the 3 games that they've played. Doing well on defense, and is Bardsley with that. It's almost like he was coming in for the pick, and then he just flashes to the basket. And we've seen that executed very well to perfection here in 3x3. So congratulations to Miami. We'll see you in the semifinals. And of course, we do have to decide who is going to meet Miami. Will it be Hangzhou or Riffa? Well, let's find out as Hangzhou and Riffa is coming up next. And we'll go to the player introductions.
Up next, Hangzhou versus Riffa. First up, Hangzhou. Goran Vigovic. Alexander Lazic. Milos Jovanovic. Up next, Team Riffa. First up, Vic Van Oosterwijk.
All right, that are the team rosters called for Hangzhou and Riffa. Riffa in the blue, Hangzhou in the red. And again, we've, honestly, I can say that basically all the teams that we're seeing in the quarterfinals, we've seen great performances by them. And it's a shame that they, half of them will be knocked out in this quarterfinal round, but we do have to figure out who's going to be in the semifinals. And this is going to be, from your perspective, Dimas, how do you think this is going to look matchup-wise? Because we've seen both these teams in action yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, like this round is going to be a very different matchup. Every team, they have the size, they have the speed, and then we can say that we have the same quality. So it's very difficult for at least to guess which team are going to be advanced to the next round.
Absolutely agree, and we've got 2 top 20 players from Riffa. Number 15 ranked in the world, Dennis Donkor. And Jonas Forts, ranked number 17 in the world, if I'm not mistaken.
And I would love to see
Dennis
Donkor against.
If Riffa advances, you're going to get your wish, Dimas. We'll have to see, but you know, things to be settled here first. We'll have to figure things out, whether they are able to advance. All right, 10 minutes on the clock, and let's get things underway here at 3x3 quarterfinal Challenger Series. Quick foul right away for Hangzhou. Interesting defense played by Hangzhou. Well played. See Milos smiling at the before he checked the ball there.
Yeah, I think it's
War there. I like that.
very excited to the game.
Right away, a substitution. We see
Entry pass.
Philippe inside and using his
short
power.
end, still.
Yeah, a couple of chances for Lajic as he gets it to go down.
Fourth. Van Oosterwijk.
Yeah,
Fourth.
Forts from
Again, for
outside. Hits back iron. And gets it back to Hangzhou. Hangzhou, here we go on the drive.
Kick out.
Kick
and
out.
Go for two.
Lazic
Somehow
gets his
can get
own
the rebound.
Gets his own rebound from all the way outside the 2-point line. Van Oosterwijk now on the handoff, back to Forts. Same spot, same result, still coming up empty. Oh, and we got, a holding foul as Forts, I believe, was the one that committed that foul. We'll wait for, Okay, and he got a warning on him as well, as he, you don't see that a lot. Well, at least in day one. I mean, now we're in the knockout round. Day one, you didn't see a lot of complaints, but
Could be changed.
yeah. Forts getting the warning there on Riffa, first warning.
This is a knockout round.
Absolutely. It's only going to get tougher from here. Milos Jovanovic gives it up.
Wide open.
Oh, Goran Vidovic to the basket. Opens the scoring for Hangzhou. Dennis Donkor with the fadeaway. And he knocks it down to open the scoring for Riffa.
Milos. Over. Dennis Donkor. No good. Van Oosterwijk.
Calling for it inside. Andre. And gets
Foul.
fouled. Yeah, he had good position, and he knew he had Goran behind him. There was a maybe size or at least weight mismatch. He knew he could bang them down low, and quickly calling for the ball. All right, so the official not letting anything slide as a technical called on Goran Vidovic, and that will send Dennis Donkor to the line. Hangzhou with 3 early points. They don't want to be giving up any free points to Riffa, and Donkor cannot convert. So the scoreline will remain the same for now.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of teams, playing in a very quick. We have a seal inside the paint area.
Oh, Hangzhou with a quick entry pass.
No good. Still
And a couple of chances at it, and
a foul.
Milos Jovanovic gets fouled. Yeah, that will send Milos to the line. Yep, knocks it in, and he gets his first point of this game. Andres on the handoff. Forts gets it and tries to look inside to Van Oosterwijk. Loses it, gets it back to Hangzhou.
But I tell you what, Paul, since yesterday, day one of this Challenger Series, this Hangzhou team is one of the most potential teams that can advance to the next round. The way they play as a team.
Yeah. You've got a little bit of everything as well, yeah.
Exactly.
And,
They're very
they've got a
confident.
big man that can shoot as well.
That is don't call.
But Riffa's got 2 top 20 players.
Forts and a
Forts
foul.
gets fouled, and he'll go to the line. We're seeing quite a few free throws in this one, as opposed to yesterday. So that goes to show that the defense is a little bit tighter. Players are playing a little bit harder because it's basically their win or go home from this point on.
In these first two games, I see a different strategy compared to yesterday's game, when most of the team now trying to take a share early and then look to, for playing inside
Right.
as the second options.
Goran, nice pick and roll action with Milos Jovanovic, and they are now at 5 with Riffa at 2. Donkor to the basket. Layup comes up short. And a quick two-pointer for Filip Haloderovic.
Nice job.
Vidovic gives it up.
And still somehow Filip got the rebound, adding 1 point for Hangzhou.
6-2.
Oh, nice spin move. Somehow still cannot capitalize. Filip.
Down low.
Nice dish, and what a finish.
No basket.
No count.
And then back into the game is Lazic as he loses the ball. Inside.
Nice seal.
No basket. So, as mentioned by the announcer, 5 team fouls for Hangzhou already, with less than 3 minutes gone. As Andre Kuipers to the basket, strong move, but unable to get it to go down.
Nobody grabs the rebound.
Bodies all over the place, and Lazic comes up with it, and he releases a two-pointer.
In and out.
And he gets his own rebound, tries to put it down. By the way, that would have been the second time he got his own rebound off a missed two-point shot, which means how active is he, you know, after releasing a shot to go right to the basket, and that time almost finishes with a dunk. I haven't seen that before.
It's like a dunk contest, you know. You throw the ball by your own.
Yeah, it's like
you grab your own ball. Almost, we got another highlight in the first 2 games today.
I was going to say, I don't think I would have ever seen that, where a person misses a three-point shot, gets his own rebound, and throws it down off the rebound.
As I said, it's like a dunk contest.
Yeah, anything can happen in 3x3 basketball, and that one almost certainly did. But that will send Alexander Lazic back to the line. 6 points so far for Hangzhou. And Riffa stuck at 2. Riffa, the team from Bahrain. Missed free throw results in Donkor now. Gives it up to Van Oosterwijk and finds Andre wide open inside.
Oh,
Vidovic.
Long 2. Donkor with the rebound. Got it end off.
A nice ball movement.
Van Oosterwijk.
Nice.
Lob inside.
But picked off by Goran. And he'll quickly feed to Lazic, and
no call.
Yeah, they tried to. Yeah, I noticed they tried to pull the jersey there, but
quick shot from Donkor.
No time to celebrate. It's all about transition when it comes to these good teams. They do it so quickly. And outside shot again for Lazic, and gets another of his own 2-point misses. And this time it's Goran Vidovic who puts it back. And Oosterwijk misses. And Andre takes it hard to the basket. Too strong. And Hangzhou up by 5.
Filip.
Shot clock winding down. He'll have to release.
Donkor with the rebound. And now Donkor for 2.
Again, trying to go for that 2 off the screen. You know, in 3x3, you don't have much time to, think about the last miss.
No.
You already have to think about your next make.
And it's become automatic.
And these players do it so well. When you see them come up with a miss, there's no kind of hanging of the head or bad body language. They go immediately to defending if they have to, or trying to get the offensive rebound. Something to learn for youngsters picking up basketball. These are great fundamentals to have. And Goran releases. Oh, knocks down a tough 2-point shot.
Flash.
That's doubling up the score for Hangzhou over Riffa, 10-5. Andre battling for inside position, and he gets it to go.
Phillips. Good defense by Ford. Trying to push inside. Bring the ball out.
Jovanovic gives
Next
up.
to 2. Almost. But that is long core. Giving it to Andre. Again, pushes down low. And no good. Oh, easy pass.
And a nice cut by Milos Jovanovic.
Nice finish. Ford for 2. No good. Andre somehow managed the rebound. Long core.
Nice pass.
Low pass.
Nice pass by Dom.
Ah!
No, unable to finish for Forts. Unfortunately for Riffa. That was a beautiful pass to find the open man underneath. Yeah, one more foul to give for each team. Lazic coming up high for the screen. Sidestep 2-point shot. And Van Oosterwijk now.
Ford. Long core for 2.
Rebound and a quick entry pass as Van Oosterwijk hits the deck, and that leaves Milos Jovanovic wide open for a basket underneath. That's going to be the last foul to give for Hangzhou. They're at number 6.
I think one of the key for Team Hangzhou is players number 2, Alexander Lazic, who play quite aggressively.
Yeah.
In the offense and defense.
And crashing the boards.
Yes.
12-6 for Hangzhou. They clean up a wet spot on the floor there before we resume action here in Challenger Jakarta 2025. All right, let's go. And foul right away. So that's going to send Forts to the line, and this could be a chance for Riffa. They've been struggling a little bit to get points up on the board, and they might be able to get some freebies. 2 shots coming up for Forts. At least the first one short.
Second free throw coming up from Ford.
Oh, misses both. But Andre Koiver is able to get the rebound and put it back, which cuts the lead just a little bit, 12-7. All right, Hangzhou back on offense. Goran gets around the screen. Oh, nice action there between him and Lazic, but Lazic unable to get it to go down. And Riffa.
Ford, Van Oosterwijk.
Gets it back.
Give it to Ford.
Ooh,
For 2.
Long 2-point shot. Rebound by Andre. Going back baseline on the offensive rebound, and he converts. Yeah, double team coming from Van Oosterwijk and committing the foul. That's their last foul to give. So as we take a timeout on the floor, Riffa are able to cut the lead. They were down by as much as 6. They have cut the lead to 4 now. And with 3.5 minutes remaining, still anyone's game, even though Hangzhou's got the edge here up by 4. But no advantage when it comes to foul situations. They both now are in team foul situation.
Yeah, now I can understand why each team were advanced to this round up to today. They are to be able to have a better option to take shots from the outside. Because meeting team players like Lazic, you know, who can play defense and offense.
Yep, Lazic gives it up. Oh, this is Milos. This is the 2, but Lazic is there.
Told you.
Cleaning things up. Balanced scoring between 3 of the 4 Hangzhou players, Vidovic, Lazic, and Jovanovic, each with 4 points. 1 for Filip Koloderovic, and that puts them at 13. Meanwhile, Andre Koiver is leading the way with 4 points for Riffa. They're going to need some scoring.
Oh!
Wow, huge
Flash.
shot by Alexander Lazic. Knocks down a double. Forts gets it back. Gets one back at least on the other end.
Philip.
15-9.
Pressure.
Oh, Koloderovic
Got it. This shot.
too
No good.
strong on the two. Dennis gets it. Forts. They reset. Van Oosterwijk. Two-man game with Forts. Van Oosterwijk, nice dribbling inside the paint.
And
off the glass.
let's get it
count
in.
the basket.
And one.
And Vic Van Oosterwijk finding the perfect time to score his first point of the game. And this one could be 2 points. One of them coming from the free throw line. He'll have a chance to shoot one free throw. Oh, excuse me. That'll be two free throws because of both teams being in a team foul situation. All right, so one's good. Even better for Riffa as they'll get one more chance at it.
As they need to maximize this opportunity, and yes, adding another 1 point.
Hey, making this much closer now, 15-12. Another foul committed. This time by Filip Koloderovic.
No core. Step back for two. No good. Lazic get the rebound.
Oh, yeah, we got a...
That's a foul.
Oh, yeah, okay, they're going to say that was flopping, I believe. We're going to have to try to look at the replay one more time, but it's a technical foul on blue. So Hangzhou with a chance to shoot it. Yeah, wet spot on the floor where Forts hit the deck. So 3-point game. And now no more extra fouls to give. I mean, we're already at team foul situation, but Hangzhou's next foul will put them at 10, which means that Riffa will not only get 2 free throws, but also possession of the ball right afterwards.
First free throw for Hangzhou. And it's good.
First free throw is good for Goran Vidovic. 16-12. All right, under 2.5 minutes to play. Goran Vidovic to the basket. What a nice finish. He's got 6 to match Alexander Lazic. Donkor to the basket, and he gets one to go down. 4 for him. Back and forth we go between these two teams.
Nice pass inside. Kick out for
Vidovic.
2. No, still.
Yeah, out
Lazic
rebounded.
got the rebound.
Lazic with that size advantage, but unable to get the putback. Andre gives it up to Forts. He'll fire.
Still no good. Lazic got the rebound. He got fast.
Oh, pulling back the dribble. 3 seconds to go on the shot clock. Forts with some nice hands and strips the ball. And a tip from behind by Alexander.
One and a half minutes left game. Hangzhou leads 17-10. Riffa 4-point lead. And I think in these situations where they are already collecting more than 7 fouls, 7 fouls for Riffa, 9 fouls for Hangzhou.
Yeah.
That would be
And again,
a disadvantage for both teams.
especially for Hangzhou, because their next foul is going to put Riffa at the line for 2 and give them possession, and that's something they need because they're down by 4 right now. Here's Forts. Looking for Donkor, but gets the ball stolen quickly inside the Lazic, but broken up by Van Oosterwijk, and Riffa will pull it back outside. Forts, he struggled from outside, but he bangs one in as it rattles home What a much needed 2-point shot for Riffa.
Philip, strong drive, no call.
Yeah, no call. Colorado.
Forces the rebound. Give it to Donkor. Donkor looking for two. And yes, it is.
Dennis Donkor drains one from long distance.
And ties the
tying
game.
the game at 17.
Logic.
Lazic with the answer. Alexander Lazic puts them at 19.
Back and forth, 2 points for both teams. That is Donkor.
Donkor again firing, and he misses. Under a minute to play, 19-17. Hangzhou with the chance to put it away.
Nice
Holding foul from behind. And now, with that foul by Van Oosterwijk, that will put Hangzhou at the line to try to finish this game early.
41 seconds remaining.
Yeah, 41 seconds can still anybody's ball game.
Right, but again, with 2 free throws coming up for Milos Jovanovic, it's gonna... Okay, so we've got a timeout on the floor with 41.3 seconds remaining, but remember, 2 free throws coming up for Hangzhou. They'll have a chance to close it out. But what a comeback.
What a comeback.
By Riffa so far, Dimas.
And I think there is no options for Riffa's team on somehow to find a 2-point shot in the 41 seconds remaining, unless they really get a very good chance to get the 1 point in a very quick 1 point.
Let's find out. Jovanovic at the line. Knocks one in. That's halfway there. With 1 more shot to go to try to put it away. Riffa's got to be ready for a rebound in case he misses.
Yeah, this shot to close the game to 21. And give it Hangzhou to move to the next round. And no.
There we go. Oh, they get the offensive rebound. Cannot get the putback. And now Riffa, they get it back.
Oh,
Andre Carver is wide open. And a rebound by Lazic, and he'll give it up. Goran Vidovic, under half a minute remaining in this one. This one's coming down to the wire. Goran will put it up from the top of the key. He misses, and Lazic is there. And wisely wasting some more time on the clock as they're up by 3. Vidovic, guarded by Forts. He'll hesitation, dribble, and what a finish by Goran Vidovic. And that's what's Hangzhou through to the semifinals. What a battle it was at the end as Hangzhou leaves just under 10 seconds, 9.3 seconds remaining to be exact on the clock. And they advance to the next round. And it's an unfortunate end for Riffa out of Bahrain. As there it is, final score, 21-17. And certainly Riffa, we have to admit, did put up a fight.
Yeah, what a game for both teams. And we see so many back and forth 2-point shot between both teams. And this is a big shot from Lazic. He shoot, he rebound.
Yeah, Lazic.
He blocked.
Did it all.
He did it all.
He's got 8 points in this one, along with Goran Vidovic, who scored 7, and Milos Jovanovic, who finishing the game with 5. But an all-around good effort by both these teams, and not for the lack of fouling. They were at 10 and 9 fouls each. So we will see Hangzhou back in action against Miami. So the first half of the bracket of the semifinals have been decided. And we will get to that game later on. But first, we have to decide the bottom half of the bracket. And we will begin with Barcelona taking on Utrecht. Here are the player introductions.
John Zanca y Pascual. Queen Esposito Fortuny. Team Utrecht. First up, Nesta Agassi. Dimeo Armando Vanderhorst. Olushi Christian Adetunji. Norbert Tillinson.
All right, those are the player introductions for both sides, and I feel like I'm repeating myself, Dimas, a lot in this in this day, but we're gonna have another good one coming up because we have Barcelona, who are obviously there. Right there, you're seeing the coin flip taken by the FIBA 3x3 World Cup MVP from Barcelona in a Guim Esposito. But Utrecht as well is going to be some tough competition for them.
Yeah, this is the team. I mean, Barcelona, since yesterday, this is the team that we saw that playing so good, offensively, defensively, and also from Utrecht. And we see how they come back in the last game.
Yeah, that's right.
Taking over the game.
So the team from the Netherlands in Utrecht taking on the team from Spain, Barcelona. And of course, we've seen how well this Barcelona team plays as a unit. Really great chemistry between these guys, as you can see in their team huddle before they get set to take on to the court.
And I've just noticed that these four players from Barcelona, they all have the same height.
Yeah, you can see that. That's why they're able to touch foreheads. Put me in there, and I'll be I'll be at elbow height. All right, we're ready to get underway.
Adetunji,
Right away. Quick attack by Adetunji. Barcelona now running their first offensive set, and that's the man I was mentioning earlier, Exposito. Driving to the basket. And gets fouled by Adetunji. He'll go to the line to shoot one.
You know, the strength for this Barcelona team is how they can release their own against the defender. The off-ball movement that makes this team very dangerous.
All right. Utrecht back on offense.
Ellison, Adetunji.
Ellison calls for it inside the post. Gets some contact and a little too much contact there by Zanka. Picks up his first foul.
Adetunji for two, and no good. Rebound by Barcelona. And off.
Nice bit of dribbling there, and a big block by Adetunji as Bria was set to make his move. Ellison now on the handoff back to Adetunji. Two-man game on the pick and roll.
Floater not good. Barcelona.
Yeah, he had nowhere to go there.
Yeah.
Zanka looking inside as the big man, Ramon Villa, had good position on Adetunji, recognizing the mismatch down low. Trying to take advantage. Here it is. That entry pass right on point.
Get on the screen.
Barcelona looking for Villa inside.
See how they play is very simple.
Yeah.
Very fundamental, right? Like one pick and roll and then seal under the basket.
Yeah, look at Villa calling for it again.
True.
Exposito now uses the screen from Villa, and he finishes with the left hand. Exposito.
What a release. The ball. Adding 1 point. Vanderhorst. Ellison. Almost got the ball. Exposito.
Ellison will have to fire to beat the shot clock, and he draws the foul, on Neil Bria, who looks shocked. But again, one of the favorite things about 3x3 that we've been talking about all weekend long, Dimas, is the fact that, yeah, you'll hear players, you know, kind of talk to the officials about a foul call, but for the most part, they don't complain. They just say, "Oh, it's a foul, okay," or they ask like the official to explain what they did, and that's it.
Yeah, like we discussed yesterday, that like contacts and then hard foul is part of the game.
Yeah, and they don't have time to complain.
They don't have time to
start playing right away. Games are already underway, but that shows how disciplined they are. They're so disciplined in keeping their emotions under control and just focusing on the game. Tie game at 2. Oh, Bria uses the screen here. Nice two-man game with Zanka, and Bria puts up the shot. He'll get his rebound off the loose ball, and Adetunji knocks it out of bounds. I believe it will remain Barcelona ball, with Exposito taking it up top. But Utrecht causing some problems for Barcelona here, not allowing to have their free-flowing offense like we saw yesterday. Exposito driving all the way to the basket.
Oh, not a steal
And
from Exposito.
Nice pass down
nice
low.
dish. What a finish.
All right, those 2 points coming strictly off Exposito, I would say. Off that nice finish and steal right away.
Look how they can capitalize 2 points within 12 seconds.
Well, just like I said earlier, just as much as there's no time to complain to officials, there's no time to celebrate nice baskets either, because you're immediately playing defense, as Exposito showed you right there. Textbook 3x3 play.
Agassi will start the offense to Utrecht. Van der Horst. Back pass to Delison. Delison driving inside, and it's good. Adding 1 point for Utrecht. Barcelona.
Zanka now up high, guarded by Thellison. And left hand, a little too strong, but look who's there. Ramon Villa with the cleanup duty. Vanderhorst, crossover, baseline, looking, passing. Thellison from outside, puts it on the deck. Time running out on the shot clock. Oh, off the glass. Thellison with a nice touch. And here's Neil Bria again, and he'll fire. Quick shot. And Ramon Villa with the rebound. Zanka. And he'll put up a 2.
No good. Short. Agassi got the rebound, give it to Van der Horst. Driving into the lane, and it's good. Adding 1 point again to Utrecht.
Vanderhorst now ties the game at 5. Barcelona has 5, and they each have, well, now Utrecht has 4 team fouls. 3 for Barcelona with plenty of time on the clock. Bounce pass down low to Zanka.
Adetunji.
Yeah, Joami Zanka with the finish there.
Oh,
nice.
what a pass.
Over the head pass to Agassi, who makes a nice finish underneath, making no mistakes there. Beautiful pass from Adetunji. And Agassi again catches an easy pass, or a steal rather.
Trying to get back the ball, but somehow he loses the ball. And possession is back to Utrecht. Timeout.
6 minutes and 40 seconds remaining.
All right, tie game at 6. Let's check out some of the highlights that we've seen so far. Is that nice finish by Thellison using the glass. And a little strong, but also using that front rim.
That's a high ball release.
Yeah.
By Thellison.
Adetunji with that over-the-head pass, knowing that Agassi would be cutting to the basket, leaving it just in the right place. Tie game, 6 apiece, 6 on the shot clock. Adetunji puts it on the floor. He'll drive, finishing with the right hand, and a little strong on the finish, but gets bailed out by the foul from Exposito.
Adetunji will go from the free throw line. An opportunity for Utrecht to take the lead.
And they do.
Exposito. Nice lob inside. And a foul by Adetunji, as he got no option to stop Barcelona in the paint area.
One more foul to give for Utrecht before Barcelona will be shooting free throws for every foul following that. Exposito. Nice find to Zanka inside. He'll bring it back outside, handing off. Exposito off balance shot. No good. Try to beat the shot clock, but Barcelona get it back. Here's another opportunity for them as he bounces it inside to Neil Bria. That's
with a little sky hook.
Yeah, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Adetunji for 2. Oh! Fresh and in.
What an answer by Utrecht. Nice one-handed pass is deflected by
Van der Horst. It's a good D.
Barcelona down by 2. Oh,
Esposito
slips on a wet spot on the floor as he tries to pass the ball off. Helped up by players from both teams. Yeah, he's
It's crazy how he still can control the ball,
yeah,
even though he slipped.
yeah. But officials and crew doing a good job in trying to keep this floors clean. But yeah, some of those things are inevitable once in a while. All right, we're ready to get back underway. Still a 2-point lead for Utrecht. Zanka drive, soft touch off the glass.
Adetunji looking for a screen.
Oh, nice
Sidestep,
sidestep,
and 2.
creating space. Bellison tips it out, but into the hands of Barcelona. Here's Bria. Neil Bria with a nice touch off the glass himself. He's got 2 points.
Got the screen. Oh, between the leg pass somehow still being deflected by Barcelona.
Yeah, Adetunji really showing his passing skills in this one. Exposito checks back into the game. Ramon, handoff. Zanka going right.
Nice
and
pass.
leaves it for Ramon Villa.
Traveling
Traveling violation.
It's kind of rare.
Yeah, it's rare today. I think it's our first one that we've seen today. We saw a few yesterday.
Exactly.
You tend to see that with the newer teams, not with the more experienced teams.
Van der Horst. No
Van
dribble.
der Horst, nice
Easy
move.
1 point.
His second point.
Another travel call.
Yeah, I know. Ramon Villa is looking confused. That's very similar to what he just did before. Similar violation. As we look at the replay, yeah, he's shuffled his feet right before he started his dribble.
Galison give it to Van der Horst.
Yeah, Barcelona giving it back to Utrecht twice in a row. Van der Horst with the crossover off the glass, and Van der Horst has got 3 points.
Exposito.
Back to a 2-point lead for Utrecht. Exposito, left-handed finish for him, and keeping them within striking distance. Back to 1
Agassi,
point.
nice spin in
Oh.
with the easy dunk. Adding 1 point to Utrecht. Oh,
Exposito.
nice pass.
Villa.
Nice pass.
Yeah, no traveling on that one. That was perfectly executed. Agassi.
Van der Horst. Oh, easy. Love pass to Agassi. And nice finish by Agassi.
Utrecht is free-flowing offense right now that we're seeing from them, executing it to
Step back
perfection.
for 2.
Exposito misses from outside. The tip out from Van der Horst, I believe. So that's going to bring on another timeout on the floor. So how about this? Utrecht now able to keep a slim lead over Barcelona in this one.
Yeah, I saw a different Utrecht today in this round. Totally different team like we saw yesterday. They play very aggressively, especially in offense, with the way how Adetunji always running around, and Van der Horst make sure that playing inside makes an additional 1 point for Utrecht.
Yeah,
Barcelona.
we saw them lose to Hangzhou 21-10 yesterday, but bounced back after that.
Mid-J, no good. Van der Horst.
A pass deflected by Ramon, and here's Neil Bria. He leaves it short, but Ramon Villa is there for the cleanup. He's got 3 points.
Van der Horst, nice spin.
Yeah, Van der Horst with gets through the defense. Barcelona still down by 2. Zanka.
Nice fake and
Left-handed finish off the glass for Chongming.
what a finish.
Zanka, and that brings them back within 1. So this Barcelona team is not going anywhere, staying right with it. And we know what a dangerous team Barcelona can be in FIBA 3x3 World Cup action as well. And there's a nice finish by Adetunji on the inside. He's got 5 points in this one. Exposito drive,
Nice
leaves
pass.
it for Ramon Villa.
Oh, that's a hard foul. On Adetunji by Ramon Villa.
Yeah, we're gonna look at the replay here. Yeah, it was going for the steal. Some contact was made, and that puts each team at 5 fouls.
3 minutes remaining. Utrecht lead by 1.
Agassi to the basket, and
Oh,
Agassi.
with the powerful 2-hand dunks. Agassi.
Yeah, making sure on that one. And right back
Right away.
with a basket of his own is Exposito. It's a 1-point game. Vanderhorst to the basket. Good defense by Barcelona. And they have a chance to tie or take the lead. There's Neil Bria. He'll fire from long distance. And a tip-out attempt by Ramon. And a foul on Ramon Villa. That's their last foul to give.
Something that we didn't see on Vanderhorst in yesterday's game.
Yeah.
It's totally different person now.
He's got 4 points so far in this one, and could be adding more. Adetunji, 2-man game with Vanderhorst. Nice dribbling by Adetunji, who makes his way to the basket, weaving through the defense with 6 points with him so far, and an intentional foul, knowing that he's no match for Ramon Villa on the inside. But using their last foul to give, good awareness by Utrecht and Adetunji.
It's pretty smart.
Knowing they have 1 foul to give. Because they're at 17 points right now, so that's a bit of a strategic play by them. Nice bounce pass is stolen by Adetunji.
Lob pass to
Inside to
Tellison.
Tellison, and
That's foul.
that's a foul on Exposito. Going to be a 2-shot foul. Yeah, Adetunji not only doing it on offense, but coming up with a crucial steal. Barcelona making mistakes that they didn't make yesterday, turning the ball over, such as like on that entry pass that we saw.
And I would say that this is a different Utrecht team.
Yeah, that we saw
compared to
yesterday too.
right? Something that we didn't expect. Tellison.
Oh, using the glass on that one. So that puts Utrecht at 18, 3 up on Barcelona, and 2 away from 21, with just over 2 minutes remaining. And right away, Barcelona into their offensive set. Bria to the basket and blocked by Adetunji, and he is fired up. Look at that reaction.
You know, look how high he jumped.
Yeah, hang time.
Hang time.
Waiting for Bria.
And we've seen this many times from Adetunji.
Yeah. Okay, Neil Bria leaves it short. We know he hit a bunch of 2-pointers yesterday, but not able to find his range here in this one. But Barcelona's still in it. Only down by 3. We know that could be erased in a hurry in 3x3. Ellison, feed inside. Vanderhorst looking for Adetunji. He'll take it himself. Bangs the Barcelona defender. Outside, Adetunji will have to fire.
Oh!
Massive 2-point shot.
Crucial 2 points.
Oishei Adetunji. And they're 1 point away from winning this one. Exposito will take one from long distance, and Barcelona gets the offensive rebound with less than a minute and a half remaining. Down by 5. Zanka will fire and blocked by Tellison. And leaves it for Vanderhorst, and that's it.
And
For the win, as Utrecht is fired up. They've taken a 21-15 win. What a game by the team from the Netherlands, taking down powerhouse Barcelona from Spain. It's got to be disappointing for Barcelona being knocked out here in the quarterfinals, as I'm sure they expected to go further in this tournament. But hey, and I have been saying this a lot, and many things, different things can happen in 3x3, and at this time it's Utrecht 21-15, no slouches themselves in 3x3 basketball. Let's check out some of the highlights.
Barcelona started very slow, and we see how Utrecht opened the game. The shot, Ali Tunji is doing all over the court, offensively, defensively, and Agassi. I must say, some of the players from Utrecht is a totally different players what we saw yesterday.
Yeah, playing much better today, if you ask me.
Playing much better today.
Well, again, we saw that loss that they took against Hangzhou, so perhaps, you know, that was a wake-up call for them. That was their first game, and then after that, following that, they really bounced back in a big way, and then they continue to get better throughout the tournament. And sometimes that's what matters, right? In group play, if you're able to improve through the knockout rounds, it's you're hitting your stride at the right time, which is what we're seeing from Utrecht. One more quarterfinal game to play here, which is Chongming versus Lugano, the team out of Switzerland. So Chongming out of China. Here are the player introductions.
Yang Tang. Xingrui Wu. Cameron Dakota Forte. Next team, Lugano. First up, Malik Deshaun Lushikwikic. Jose Carlos Azesaki Espinoza. Michael James Efeberha. Western Botany.
This will be the final quarterfinal match that we will be playing before we head to the semifinals, as we had just witnessed Utrecht on to the semifinal bottom bracket, and one of these two teams will be meeting them, as Donald Francis Quinn from Indonesia on the call here, along with Vanessa Devlin, as the coin toss is done. So the winner of these two, and we saw these two teams in action yesterday, we know that they both have strengths, and I'm sure that they've done their scouting on each other as well, so it's going to be very interesting to see how they match up. Lugano team from Switzerland, Chongming out of China. And it's interesting because they both have size, they both have shooters. You know, out of Lugano yesterday we saw Malik and Michael James Efeberha shooting quite well. And we have Carlos Lasmanes, who is pretty experienced in 3x3, I would say.
And the other one,
800 plus games under his belt.
don't forget Cameron Forte.
Yeah.
Well,
One of the higher ranked players in this tournament. As we get set to get into the action here. Cameron Forte is ranked number 13 in the world. We begin here. Malik gives it up to Michael. And 2-point shot quickly for Lugano, but no space given on defense by Chongming.
Now we had a very good matchup between Lausanne and Michael James. They both become the motor of both teams.
Lausanne, handoff to Cameron. Outside, look at this.
Wide open shot for 2, and yes it is. Splash.
Knocks it in. Xingrui Wu hits it for 2. And trying to answer back quickly.
Nice save.
And still with it. Gives it up. Malik drives into the paint. The kick out.
Nice kick out. 1 fake and 2.
Oh, there you go. Still hot from yesterday, Dimas.
Why did I tell you? Michael James.
Cameron backing down his defender using his size and experience. Yeah.
Too strong inside.
Malik, kick out again. And another 2-point shot on the way for Lugano. Comes up and empty. Ahead, Malik Deshaun. He nails the deuce.
Lausanne is open 2. No good. Deshaun got the rebound. Give it to Michael James.
And Michael James given no daylight on the outside. And
Whoa.
Another 2-point shot. That time coming from Western Molteni. So 3 deuces for them to put them at 6 points so far. Lugano is red hot from the outside. And 3 2-point shots coming from 3 different players.
That's a quick 6 point.
The only one hasn't hit a 2 is the player that just checked in, Jose Carlos. And he might just do that later. We'll see. Cameron with a nice spin move inside. And there we go. This could be it. I would say all of them have hot hands if he hit that one, his first touch on the ball. Jose Carlos, as it goes out of bounds. Quick substitution. Asmanis to Cameron at the elbow. He'll hand it off to Zhang. Zhang to the basket and gets fouled. Tian Liang Zhang. Tian Liang Zhang, top 100 ranked player as well. He's at number 72 in the FIBA 3x3 rankings.
Top 100.
And Los Manes is at number 34, so they've got 3 players in the top 100 and 1 of them in the top 15.
And free throw is good. Adding 1 point to Chongming.
Yeah, Wester handing off. Here you go. James. Little daylight is all he needs as Michael James. FF Berha knocks in another.
Shooters.
He's 2 for 3, I think, from out there.
Yes. Pure shooters.
Yeah, missed his first, but now he's knocked in back-to-back doubles. I know you can see this, Dimas, as an ex-pro player. The ones with that kind of form, you can already tell. This guy.
I can tell. No doubt.
Malik gets fouled. Oh!
No count.
No basket. Big smile on his face, though. There's another look at that. The foul happens here, and that's where he took the shot, so it won't count.
It's not only that he's having a very good form of shooting, but how he really so quick, you know.
Yeah. And Jose misses and gets it almost back on the rebound. Reflected by Zhang. Substitutions checking in. And don't forget, everyone, after this, we will follow it up with our 2 semifinals matches. But first we have to decide a 4th and final team to make the semifinals.
Michael James again.
What can we say, Dimas?
Correct me if I'm wrong.
When
three 2 points?
Yeah, when you're feeling it, you're feeling it. 3 doubles so far for him. And he quickly heads outside, by the way, on the rebound that they thought they got to try to get another shot. Really feeling it. And Malik now will try his luck outside. And Wester saves it. Tries to get it to Michael James. So 6 points for Chongming.
What a shot.
And 6 points for Michael James.
Michael James.
For Berha. Here we go, Cameron looking to pass.
Oh,
and
nice pass.
finds a nice target man in Tianliang Zhang, who gets his second point of the game. And wow.
Okay, Michael James.
Oh! That's how you know you're really feeling it.
Can somebody stop him?
Yeah, off balance, a defender in his face, and he still gets it to go. 4 2-point shots and counting. 8 out of the 12 points for Lugano coming via Michael James, Berha.
If you cannot stop him, don't lose him.
Yeah, just foul him maybe. Might be the only chance you have the way he's shooting it.
In a very narrow window.
Yeah. And look at this. This is
Look
one
at
of
this.
them. This is one of them right now. He gets too much daylight. But it's not only that. He's also hitting. He's another open one coming off the curl. But he's also hitting the ones with a defender in his face.
So 8 points already.
8 points off twos alone.
What a shot.
Las Manes to the basket. Left-handed finish. It's
Nice
only
finish.
only his first point
Yeah.
for Las Manes. Jose
Oh, good
Carlos
defense. Las Manes.
backs away and leaves it short. Las Manes with the rebound. Finding Zhang on the inside. So a foul committed. It is 4 team fouls for Lugano right now. Manes now will pull it back and he'll fire. Zhang with a rebound. And he'll try to put it up on his own, and he does. Zhang doing some nice work down there. Wester. Jose.
And off.
And Malik.
Malik.
Skip pass.
Oh.
Nice. Had to beat the shot clock, but he gets his own rebound. Malik now puts it on the deck and feels the contact.
I tell you, that's a smart offense. When he drive into the lane, he saw the shot clock. It's already 0 for something.
Yeah, and he had to
hit through the ball.
He kind of put it like a shooting action, but the foul was committed as a non-shooting foul.
That's not normal, B. I can tell you.
Michael, look out.
Michael
He's going to go
James.
again.
This time.
If that had gone in, I might put down my headphones for a second.
Oh, nice steal.
Malik, nice find on the inside, but it gets the extra pass to Michael. And, oh
Wow!
my goodness.
Michael James.
Doing it all outside, inside. Michael James, Berha taking flight with a vicious throwdown
My goodness.
and drawing the foul also, by the way.
My goodness.
7.
Oh, wow.
And misses the free throw, but it's 9 points scored so far by, that was a mistake up there on the graphic screen. It should be 9 points for Michael James, Berha on my count.
I'm regretting with what I'm saying that he's a shooter.
Yeah.
But he also a dunker.
Yeah, he wanted to prove us all wrong. He's like, is that all you think I could do?
My goodness. What a game from Michael James. Right now, we're back to the game. Lugano leading by 4, 13. Chongming 9 with 5.5 minutes to go. Las Manes.
2-point shot for Las Manes.
Good shot.
And he's starting to heat up a little bit here. After starting off a little bit slow. Jose Carlos driving against Cameron Forte and cannot get the finish. Las Manes pulls it back outside. Down low on the block. And a nice find by Forte to find Xingri Wu. The nice layup finish. And look
Michael
at
James
this.
for 2 and no.
It's almost single-handedly keeping them in the lead.
And a foul for Lugano.
9 points for Michael James off of 4 2-point shots and a slam dunk that is definitely going to be easily top 10 if not top 5 for this tournament in Jakarta.
You know, we've been receiving a lot of actions in this game today.
4 points so far for Carlos Las Manes, chance to make it 5, and he does.
And Las Manes hits the free throw.
Tie game, by the way, for Chongming. and team foul situation, or 1 point lead rather for Chongming, and a team foul situation for Lugano. So they've got to be careful with over 4.5 minutes remaining. Cameron to the basket. He's got 4 as well.
Strong move down inside. Michael James.
Michael James picked up by Cameron.
For 2.
And Malik gets the offensive rebound, leaves it for Wester to back outside to Michael James. He takes 1 dribble left, and it rattles out that time. All right, so Chongming up by 2, despite the red-hot shooting of one Michael James. FIBA. He's got it. The handoff to Jose. Oh, he's wide open for 2 on the left
and lays it in. Splash for lob to Cameron Forte, and yes, sir.
5 points for Cameron. And look at this. Malik is open, but feeling that contact, Michael James puts it up. We got a timeout here. So there we go. So 2 totally different games from them. One of them relying on 2-point shooting, coming from the way of Malik Sean hit 1. Michael James had hit 4. Jose Carlos hit 1, and even Wester Multaney hit 1. But they are still down by 1 because Chongming is playing an all-around game where 2 of their players have scored 3 in Zhang and Wu, and 2 of their other players have scored 5 each in Forte and Las Manes. As they begin, Lugano, Jose Carlos again. They're really relying on their outside shooting here, trying to at least.
Somehow, Chongming loses the ball and give it back to the possession to Lugano.
Yeah, so.
But I mean, I gotta appreciate how Chongming plays. They are not panic.
No, but you see Cameron, barking instructions to his teammates of where he should be on that rebound. So that gives the ball back to Lugano. Every possession may be crucial at this point.
Nice Euro step
by Malik, but cannot get the finish. And a quick entry pass to Zhang, and uses his strength and size to put that one in. Up by 2 now, Chongming. Jose Carlos, the kick out. Wester. Oh, it rattles out, and fight for the rebound. Zhang comes up with it, and Las Manes will control. Here's Las Manes. Step back, but he'll make the pass to Wu. Oh, he leaves it short.
One break miss.
And leaves the door open for Lugano. Jose will fire and hits it.
That's the game.
That's a 3-point swing, by the way, Dimas, where it could have been an easy point for Wu, and instead, on the following possession, turns into a 2-point shot. And how clutch was that 2-point shot by Jose Carlos, because he's now hit back-to-back 2s, at least the 4 points that he scored.
Look how these both teams play. Inside, outside. Offensively, defensively, these both teams can be, had the same opportunity to move into the next round.
Here's a look at some of the highlights. Jose Carlos, what a deuce that he hit. Right from the right wing. He hit one from the left wing, and following that,
it remembers me with Carl Anthony Towns.
He does have that look. All right, there we go. Bounce pass inside. Time running out on the shot clock. Forte will have to put it up.
What a block.
Huge rejection, and maintains control for Michael James, and he'll fire again. Oh, my goodness. He is unconscious from outside. 11 points for Michael James. FIBA.
5 times.
5 deuces.
Las Manes this time, no good.
And they are now 2 points away. And I'm going to go out on a limb and guess that Lugano might try to finish this with a 2-point shot, seeing the way that they're shooting in this game.
Agreed.
Here's a highlight. Let's take a look at the replay, Dimas. That's on that last call. But, we might not get a chance to see a replay. We'll show it to you later as play resumes here. Lugano will try to finish this out. I'm going to go out on a limb and say they're going to try to finish this with an outside shot. Malik, though, drive. The kick out. Here we go. Wester misses.
Shot.
Offensive rebound.
And 1 point.
Lasmanis, they let him by. And
Oh!
he misses the point blank miss from Lasmanis. It's uncharacteristic of him as it comes off the back iron. But they do get the possession back with 2 minutes remaining, but they're in a position where they really need a defensive stop and a score first.
Cameron Forte. Leave it open.
Yeah, a
Kick
kick
out.
out. Here we go,
For
Zhang.
2. And no good.
Nice rebounding by Chongming.
Lasmanis for 2.
And he leaves it short. Here we go. Malik, quick clearance. He'll get it inside. Malik will
And
try
a
to
lob.
end it.
Not
Cameron
finish yet.
outside. Lasmanis trying to feed inside to Cameron. They're going to
Kick out.
swing the ball to Zhang. Zhang uses the screen, drives the lane, and he gets the layup. No, he does not.
Oh.
And Michael James will try to
Nice
finish
pass
inside.
inside. And a foul.
Smart move by Michael James because they don't need a 2-point shot. They need a 1 point, and he tries to find Wester underneath, who already had pretty good position.
I mean, when you are on fire, hitting 5 times, 2 points, for sure that everyone who got you will jump.
Chongming will call a timeout here, and again, they have no more fouls to give either after that last few sequences. That puts them both in team foul situations. But again, what do you think about that shooting? Two 2-point shots coming from Jose Carlos, 1 coming from Malik Deshawn, 1 coming from Wester Multaney, and 5 coming the way of one Michael James Efferberha.
What a game.
We have not seen this, by the way, in this Challenger Series yet, where a team has been this hot from outside. All right, play resumes. Lugano with a chance to finish it again. This time a drive, and that's it.
That's it.
12 massive points from Michael James Efferberha as he single-handedly wills his team to victory. Lugano moves on to the next round, taking down Chongming in the quarterfinals. 12 points for Michael James, 4 each. Well, 4 for Jose Carlos, 3 for Wester Multaney, and 2 points for Malik Deshawn. And that's the final score for you as we are set to bring in the highlights. But first, the bracket for the semifinal round. So it has been decided now. It will be Miami taking on Hangzhou in the first semifinal, and then Utrecht will be taking on the red-hot shooting of Lugano, if they can continue in the semifinal round, of course, with that kind of red-hot shooting. All games finished in 21 points, Dimas, so far. It's been an amazing quarterfinal round so far. We're expecting even better action. But first, let's take a look at some of the action that did take place here. Chongming putting up a great fight. In fact, they held the lead for quite some time, but unable to sustain and hold on.
I can tell you, Paul, this game is the Michael James highlight.
No, he'll put this one on his CV. Yeah, 5 2-point shots.
5 2-point
slam
shots,
dunk,
a slam
and
dunk,
a layup finish to
and a
close
layup
out the game.
finish is his game.
Yeah, calling game. And there we go. This is that slam dunk that we saw. Cameron Forte decided to, I'm not going to go up challenge this one.
But the fact is, the dunks that he did is almost the same dunk like Parrot did.
Yeah. Hey,
1-2 steps, one hand, and then boom.
well, that's the thing with 3x3. As opposed to conventional basketball, where somebody might be on a fast break, they get wide open, or they're coming in from the half-court line or 3/4 of the way down the court. They basically, they're so athletic, they only have a chance to take 2 steps before they have to go up.
Yeah.
So I don't understand. I cannot relate. I've never been that
I do.
high above the rim. I've been dunked on before. I have not done the dunking. So as we look at the beautiful aerial shots of Central Jakarta, our lovely venue here by Ines Pro for FIBA 3x3 Challenger Jakarta 2025, we will be back with 2 semifinal matches to decide who will be headed to the finals. Coming up next will be Miami versus Hangzhou. Stay tuned for that, 3x3 fans. We will be back momentarily. Don't go anywhere.
Miami versus Team Hangzhou. First up, Team Miami. Trey Albert Barsley. James Michael Parrott. Mitchell Lee Hahn. And Andrew Kelly. Next off, Team Hangzhou. First up, Goran Vidovic. Alexander Lazik. Milos Jovanovic. Filip Kaluderovic.
Welcome back, everyone, here from Central Jakarta. The sun has set, but the action's continuing to heat up here on day 2 of the Challenger Jakarta 2025 FIBA 3x3. And it is worth mentioning the first time Jakarta is hosting this prestigious event, and what a great 4 days it has been. This is the 4th and final day, by the way. We had the Women's Series for the first 2 days, and now this weekend it has been the Challenger Series. Day 1 yesterday, and the quarterfinals just passed, and we have 3 more games to witness here on center court, where it will be the 2 semifinals matchups followed by the finals. The winner of the next 2 games will move on. Still alongside Paul Palele and Dimas Mahendra, and today we have seen what we pretty much expected, which is more competitive games. All the games finishing at 21, by the way, for the last 4 quarterfinals matchups. But, you know, physical play and great offense and defense that we've seen so far from these teams that have moved on. So Miami taking on Hangzhou. And we are set to get underway for our first semifinal matchup. Hangzhou with the first possession. It'll be Goran Vidovic driving to the basket and kick out.
Fake.
Whoa! Wide open slam dunk for Alexander Lazic as he throws it down with authority.
As we said, this is the players that need to be watched out. Alexander Lazic.
And here's Miami's first possession. Trey Barsley, Barrett coming off the curl. Mitch Hahn, step back. He'll fire from long distance and splashes home the deuce.
Barsley.
Right inside, Goran going to work. Rebound, Parrott, and he'll handle. Looking for Trey. Parrott will take it all the way in himself, finishing left with his right hand.
Easy deuce.
Inside position for Milos Jovanovic. Trying to use the size mismatch on Trey. 3 points so far for Miami in the opening minute. And Filip Kaluderovic.
Again, Lazic.
Yes, Lazic.
With an easy deuce, adding 1 point.
Uses his size so well. Andrew Kelly trying to look for the handoff. Yeah, Lazic uses his size so well, but also he's a threat from outside. So it's pretty difficult to guard him because he moves so well off the ball too.
Yeah,
Here's Parrott.
He's got the quickness.
Yeah. Parrott from outside.
2.
Splashing home a 2-point shot.
Lays it in.
5-2 lead for Miami, and Lazic again to the basket. He'll tip it outside.
Filip, step back for 2. We'll see. Smash it in.
Filip Kaluderovic pulls them back within 1.
Hahn.
This This is Mitch Hahn. He'll look for Kelly on the inside. What a nice cut by Andrew Kelly.
Nice dish.
Finishing at the basket. And Lazic using his size advantage, backing his way in. Alexander Lazic, he's got 3 so far.
Yes, Barrett.
And he misses. Here's Goran. The kick out is
Oh,
stolen.
nice steal by Hahn.
Telegraphed pass, gets it to Parrott. Parrott using the screen from Andrew Kelly. Parrott, he'll take it all the way in himself and makes it look so easy.
Look how he handled the ball.
Goran, 2-man game with Lazic, back to Goran.
Nice give and go, but missed. Somehow there's a foul. Ball still for Hangzhou.
All right, so substitution. Bartley checked back into the game. Lazic will take a seat as well.
Oh, very unfortunate. It's too low. Kelly cannot get the ball. Ball's back to Hangzhou.
All right, Goran here running the offense. Nice long
Nice
pass
pass.
down low, down to Milos Jovanovic, who gets the bucket.
It's a very good
And also draws
setup
the
play.
foul. Here's that replay. Andrew Kelly coming in, trying to block the shot, but instead gets the foul. And will send Milos to the line, shooting 1.
Shot is no good. Hahn grabbed the rebound.
Hangzhou still down by 1. Here's Bardsley driving, looking to kick out. He does. Hahn with time running out on the shot clock, 3 seconds. Hahn will fire from way outside.
Philippe got the rebound. And behind the back pass with it all wide open too. No good. And almost got it in 1. Hangzhou will go from the free throw line.
Yeah, smart move for him to quickly try to put it back up, and that will send Goran Vidovic, who is the only Hangzhou player still scoreless here in this semifinal match. He'll try to change that with this free throw attempt. And still down by 1, but he gets his own rebound. A quick kick out to Azic.
Oh, foul and 1. Grabbing his own rebound. Lazic.
Yeah.
This guy Lazic has played tremendously basketball in the 3x3.
Alexander Lazic with 4 points, but Miami with 4 fouls. That might come into play a bit later on. Lazic now has 5 for this game. Parrott on the move.
Kick out to Kelly.
And a rebound by Hangzhou, and they'll set it back up.
Philippe.
And a nice dribbling and great footwork there
Another and 1.
by Filip Kaladerovic. He finishes at the basket. Excuse me, by Milos Jovanovic. 2-man game, but it's Kaladerovic who will go to the line. We got another close one here, Dimas, as both sides battling here in the first semifinal matchup. Kaladerovic. Gets it to go. He's got 4 points in this one. As Hahn makes the clearance, but
Out of bounds.
Jovanovic all over him on the clearance. But that will give the ball back to Miami. So, we got a timeout there on the floor. And so far, Hangzhou, after sustaining that early run by Miami, now leads it by 3 after a couple. Look at that flush. Bang.
Statement dunks.
Yeah, and a way to open the scoring. That's one way to do it. Lazic. He's shown in the quarterfinal game that he's got a soft touch from the outside. He's also shown he can rebound well, and now he shows that clearly he can throw it down. One of the tallest players on the floor right now, if not the tallest. Here's Parrott, giving it up. Gets it back to Trey.
Barkley.
Trey, the sidestep.
Oh, Barkley for two.
He continues his hot shooting from the quarterfinal game.
Philippe try to answer back, and yes,
Wow.
it does.
Nice shot. That gives him 6 points. Parrott. Pump fake. Gets it to Han.
Now Hangzhou lead by 3 with 6.5 minutes to go. In the semifinals, 3x3 Jakarta. Han and off to Barkley. Barkley for 2 and lets it in.
Another one.
Another shot from Barkley.
That's 4 points for him, as now Miami is back within 1. We saw Bardsley with 7 points in that win in the quarterfinal against Marijampole, and he's now already got 4. Lazic ready to start things off, taking it right at the defense, and Kelly is called for the foul.
We see in the replay, look how high. Lazic.
Kelly's got some words.
There you go.
Kelly's got some words for Lazic on his way to the free throw line. But good friendly banter, as we know how competitive things can get here. Lazic knocks down his first free throw. Now he's going to get another free throw because Miami's already at their 7th foul.
Meanwhile, for Hangzhou, only 1 foul.
Yeah, and Lazic takes full advantage of it. So Hangzhou picking up just their 2nd team foul here, almost 4 minutes in.
With the Kelly.
Kelly at the elbow, handoff to Mitch Han. Han will dribble handoff to Trey, who will step back for the double. And misses, and
Nice
right into the hands of Kelly, and he'll have to make the clearance. He does.
And off to Barkley. Lob to
Nice
Kelly.
play.
Oh, nice
Nice.
one.
Great teamwork between those two, as Kelly scores his 2nd point and brings them back within 2.
Philip.
Oh, drive.
Oh.
And leaves it short.
Trying to serve the ball.
And he's going to get it back, but a
Somehow.
kick out this time.
Wide open 2.
Milos Jovanovic.
Press it in.
4-2, and that puts Hangzhou at 16 points. A great all-around game so far, led by Alexander Lazic with 7 points. 6 for Filip Kaluderovic, and 3 for Milos Jovanovic. 16 in total for Hangzhou. Here's James Parrott, nice turnaround off the glass.
Almost got the block from Lazic.
Leading the way for Miami's James Parrott with 5 points. Goran.
What a hang time.
That's only his first point of this game, but puts them back up by 4.
Barkley.
Trey Bardsley shakes the defender to the basket, and nice finish. Back within 3. Back and forth we go. Miami need a defensive stop here. We're only halfway through this game. It's a high-scoring affair.
Nice bounce
Looking
fake
for the
and
bounce pass inside. Yeah, Parrott just loses him. Yeah, a little bit of a defensive lapse by Miami to allow that cut by Filip Kaluderovic. And yeah, they're going to wish they had that one back. Miami calls a timeout because Hangzhou is 3 points away from closing this one out. And the other games we saw go down to the wire as we look at this handoff. Trey, nice step back. 2-point shot, and then this beautiful lob pass inside to Andrew Kelly. And that is Milos Jovanovic. Splashes home. 2-point shot. And this is how it looks so far for each team that has last scored points. As Miami will get the ball back after the timeout, 4:46 remaining. And 4 points down. Parrott. Back to Han. Misses, but he'll chase down his own rebound. Gets it to Kelly. Kelly now. Handoff to Parrott. Parrott will drive
nice
and leaves it short.
He missed.
That's a crucial miss for Miami.
Oh,
And
nice fake.
What a beautiful fake by Milos Jovanovic and puts Hangzhou at 19. Kelly, a handoff to Han. Han will drive now. It takes the contact.
And no foul.
And
Jeff his
gets
own rebound.
the second chance attempt to go. Now just 2 points away from Hangzhou to finish this, and still plenty of time in the clock.
Philip.
Han fighting for it as well, and gets it to Lazic. Lazic will drive.
Blocked
Kelly,
by Parrott.
great defense by Miami, and Parrott will shoot one from outside. And look out, open shooter coming in. Try to end it. Lazic, though, with the offensive rebound. And
Philip.
Hangzhou will reset. And 2 points away from the final is Hangzhou. Now we got another timeout here on the floor as Miami is facing elimination here, down by 4. And again, Hangzhou 2 points away from closing this one out. Oh, look at that nice fake.
That's a highlight material.
Yeah, totally fakes out Kelly, but thought he was going to go for the kick out. But again, at this stage of the game, it's a lot safer to guard the interior because every point matters right now.
Especially for the 2 points.
All right, so with both teams taking back to the court, Miami desperately needing a defensive stop right now. But they've got 7 fouls, so they got to be careful. Here's Goran. Pick and roll action with Lazic. Defended well by Miami, but look at this. Goran Vidovic breaks free.
Somehow he still find a way. James Parrott give it to Barsley. Barsley for 2.
Oh,
long pass to
miscommunication
James Parrott.
between Parrott and Bardsley. He expected Bardsley to take that shot, so now chance for Hangzhou to close it out with a 2-point shot, but it's badly off the mark as Mitch Han now will take it, and a foul committed by Lazic, and only their 5th team foul, so still safe of foul trouble. One more foul to give. Miami still alive for now with possession. Kelly at the elbow, handing off to Han. Nope. Oh, a foul right in the mouth. That happened right in front of us on that reach-in by Milos Jovanovic.
Look at the replay.
Yeah, it was reaching, trying to tip the ball out from his hands and made some incidental contact with his mouth. So that's the last foul to give, by the way, for Hangzhou. They're now in foul trouble as well. Bardsley will check it back up top. Here we go, Miami. Trying to keep their hopes alive of a finals berth. Bardsley with a quick trigger and does not get it to go. And Hangzhou now with a chance to close things out. Goran Vidovic will fire from long distance. And that bounces out of bounds on the baseline. So Miami's still in this, but they're still down by 5. They need a chance to score. They've gotten a couple of defensive stops, but having trouble putting the ball in the net the last few sequences. Parrott.
It's a matter of time here.
Trey, the screen. Parrott will take it right to the rim. And they'll let him have that one because Hangzhou has a bit of a buffer here as Miami now pulls within 4. But Hangzhou will get the ball back. The important thing is for them not to foul and allow Miami free throws.
Philip looking for a screen.
Oh, nice
Pump
pump
fake.
fake.
Nice pass inside.
Oh, big block by Han, and Kelly gets it now. Parrott will fire from the top of the key, and he gets his own rebound. The kick out to Han. Han
somehow
throws it away as he expected Kelly to be at the top of the key. So Miami making some uncharacteristic mistakes here. They've been gifted some chances, but I just saw Mitch Han here from where we're sitting say, good defense. I have to admit, they have played decent defense, but they need a score, as that's at one point they got from Parrott on the drive, but another missed opportunity on the following possession after Hangzhou could not close it out.
They got stuck too long in the 13 and 14.
Yeah, By the way, the last 2.5 minutes, Miami has held Hangzhou scoreless. It was at about 4:48.
Yes.
Where they hit 20 points. So, again, Hangzhou with another chance to finish. Goran Vidovic looking for Lazic. He's been a man.
Open
Here.
shot.
And splash
Sinks it in.
for Goran Vidovic as he secures his team's spot. Hangzhou into the finals as they take down Miami 21-16. A fairly convincing win, leaving time on the clock, as unfortunately for Miami, their run ends here in the semifinals. Final score, 21-16 for Hangzhou. Congratulations to them. And taking a little bit longer than we would have expected to close it out. But, hey, better late than never. As let's take a look at some of the highlights from this game.
Yeah, if you look at these highlights, very obvious. Lazic is taking over the game with the first dunk.
Right from the beginning.
Right from the beginning, he did the dunk. Statement to Miami team.
Yeah, James Air Parrott with 6 points to lead Miami. 5 for Trey Bardsley.
Even though Bardsley are playing a good game.
Yeah.
He's making a two-point shots, but somehow.
And then they had some turnovers that were, just miscommunications. I mean, there's good chemistry between these teams, but again, when it comes to the semifinals, there's no teams with bad chemistry anymore. They're all pretty much in tune with each other, and they made some mistakes down the stretch and unable to recover from the 7 points each from Filip Kaluderovic and Alexander Lazic. 4 points from Miloš Jovanovic and 3 coming from Goran Vidovic. But I would say the man who scored the least points hit the biggest bucket right at the end.
Yeah, agree.
Close it out. There you go. So, top half of the finals have been decided with Hangzhou, one of the teams to make it, and one of these two teams, Utrecht or Lugano, will be facing them in the finals. We'll have to decide first which one, as both these teams will be making way to their court shortly. We'll be back with Utrecht versus Lugano coming up next.
versus Lugano. First up, Team Utrecht, Nesta Agassi. Di Meo Armando van der Horst. Oloshi Christian Aritunji. Norbert Tillinson. Up next, Team Lugano. First up, Malik Deshaun Lushwiki. Jose Carlos Zesati Espinoza. Michael James Everberha. And Wester Molteni.
It has been decided. Hangzhou has made the finals, but who will they be facing? Well, one of these two teams, Utrecht and Lugano, facing off in the second semifinal matchup here in FIBA 3x3 Challenger Jakarta 2025. It has been a wonderful tournament so far this week. We thank all those that have been involved and that has supported this event. Ines Pro has done a great job so far, as well with the support from the Ministry of Youth and Sports here in Indonesia. And they have been gracious hosts to all of the players, officials, and coaches that have many of them visiting Jakarta for the very first time. I've talked to some of them, and some of them are saying, it's pretty hot here, but hey, you know what? That's the great thing about 3x3 players. They're used to playing in any different weather conditions, whether it's hot, whether it's humid, with a sun in their face sometimes. I mean, some of them actually shot really well in the women's series with the sun setting right behind the backboard. So, again, it has been, we've been also graced with great weather here this past week. There hasn't been any rain or any sort of heavy winds here. It's just been really sunny and nice. So, again, we've got 2 more games to finish things up here on day 4 of FIBA 3x3 and day 2 of the Challenger Jakarta series. As we get set to start things off here, both teams taking to the court. And Utrecht take on Lugano.
Yeah, between these 4 teams here, I think this team Utrecht is the one that, for me, like, is surprising.
Yeah.
And let's see.
All right, here we go. Action is underway. Michael James, who had the hot hand earlier. Malik Deshaun to Michael. Michael looking for his shot already off the start. Why not, though? He misses.
Aritunji.
Aritunji with Ellison.
Nice
two-man
lob
game. Yeah.
to Tillerson with the 2-hand dunks.
Making no mistake at the basket with the 2-handed flush. Malik quickly inside, finding Wester Molteni.
That's what you call chemistry. Van der Horst.
Swing pass over. Aritunji, shot is off the mark. And a loose ball foul against Malik Deshaun, as he had his hands full with Ellison down low. And ball will go back to Utrecht. Agassi.
Ellison. Try to find Aritunji. Running around. Aritunji step back for 2. He's strong. Out of bounds. Ball possession back to Lugano.
So it'll be Michael James back up top. Malik at the elbow, the handoff to Jose. Jose Carlos looking to pass it up. And 3 seconds on the shot clock for Malik. He'll fire an air ball situation. There we go, back to the action. Aritunji passing inside Nesta. Agassi, Aritunji to back to Agassi.
with an alley-oop.
What a nice touch finish. A lot of body control there for Agassi. As he finishes that alley-oop beautifully at the basket, right above the rim. But instead of going for that dunk, which would have been risky with the defender under him, he just went for a nice tap in for the finish. Jose Carlos. Fade away is good.
Jump shot.
You know, he's got a nice touch for a big man.
Cellison. Van der Horst. Try for two. And it's way off. Short. Ball back to Lugano.
And it was Adetunji with 8 points in their first quarterfinals as they took down Barcelona. They're now tied at 2 apiece. And we know this guy did a massive scoring in the first quarterfinal, or in the first game earlier in the quarterfinals with 11 points. Van der Horst, the kick out. Ellison will take one from outside. Rebound, Michael James. Passes tip back to James. He's wide open, but this time he takes it in and kick out.
Corner two.
Wester.
And flash it in.
And a lob pass inside to Thellison. He bangs down low on the size mismatch. Look out. It's Thellison.
That's a good defense. For a small man, that's a good defense.
Yeah, he's going to try to strip the ball while the ball's down low. We talked about this yesterday where, you know, when you have a size mismatch, the smaller defender will try to strip it anytime the ball's anywhere around waist level, and that's what happened there with Ellison, but drew the foul as well. Free throw, a little bit too strong. Score remains 4-2. Michael James. And stolen by Thellison, and he'll take it in all the way himself.
Somehow, he loses the ball.
He's going to go back to Lugano on the possession. Oh, a nice feed to Malik Deshawn.
Fish and finish.
Nice pass there by Wester Meltoni.
Adetunji lob and
what a slam dunk by Nesta Agassi off the lob. He's been showing his hops here on day 2. We saw him finish at the rim earlier in the quarterfinals, and again here using that beautiful pass.
Is this the same Agassi they played yesterday?
It's definitely not Andre Agassi. And I like the chemistry, the two-man game that he plays with Adetunji. They clearly have good chemistry together when they play that pick and roll action.
And that lob is high lob. Agassi with the rebound.
Agassi on the handoff to Thellison. Thellison looking for Agassi, but gets the ball stolen. Jose Carlos now. He'll give it up. Wester.
Oh, that's a foul on Agassi.
Yeah. There's another look at the replay. Although it looks like Agassi took a bulk of that contact, but he initiated that contact and called for the foul. All right, play resumes.
Michael James.
He hasn't found his range yet here in the semifinals. And he was super red hot in the quarterfinals. But he's so far.
But I guess Utrecht has a good scouting.
Well, either that or he's cooled off a little bit, but I wouldn't count on him being cold for too long. They can't leave him for, as we look at that replay, Agassi catches it and a finish at the rim.
That's a strong finish.
Yeah, I think he was saving. He was saving his play above the rim for today, for day 2.
For day 2, yeah.
We didn't see any of this yesterday from him, but yeah, clearly he was saving his legs for today.
I guess so.
All right, here's Malik, Sean. Bounce pass, what a pass it was, threading the needle, but James could not finish. Adetunji gives it up to Thellison, who gets it back on the handoff. Here's the screen. Adetunji.
Nice pass.
Nice leave underneath, but Thellison could not handle it. And if that goes out of bounds, with no shot clock reset, yeah, it will be 0.7 seconds remaining on the shot clock. That's not a lot of time. He's going to have to quickly fire this off the check. And he does.
Quick shot. Tellison.
Yeah.
Gave the ball out of bounds.
Good awareness by Tellison, knowing the last touch was not by him. Utrecht still find themselves down by 2.
Now Western Montaigne checking in.
Here's the handoff to Vanderhorst. Vanderhorst from the free throw line.
Floater, no good.
Could not get it to go down, and a quick pass inside to Wester. Oh, a tough screen there between. Yeah, it's going to be foul against Utrecht. So Utrecht already at 5 team fouls. One more foul to give before they get to foul trouble. Malik Deshawn. And he'll fire from long range.
Vanderhorst with the rebound.
Vanderhorst.
At the screen.
2-man game with Agassi. Vanderhorst with the floater. The kick out off the rebound. Michael James.
Love to Western Montaigne. And it's a foul by Tellison. And it's become foul number 6 for Utrecht.
That's the last foul to give for them.
Under 6 minutes remaining, Lugano 5, Utrecht 3.
Yeah, trouble scoring for both these teams, I noticed, in this
back.
semifinals.
Michael James tried to post it up.
Backing his
Adetunji.
way down. Adetunji not giving him any daylight, but takes some contact to the chin.
Again, Adetunji has displayed very good defense internally.
Here's another look on that replay. There's some contact, incidental contact as Michael James went up.
You see many times Adetunji do the block shot.
Yeah,
And now he's a true defender, I guess. Very strong.
so Lugano will have it back up top. Lugano, the team out of Switzerland. And it's actually going to be Utrecht that will take the ball up the top. And Utrecht out of the Netherlands. And they have reached their 6th foul.
Vanderhorst.
Vanderhorst at the elbow. Here's Adetunji off the curl. Back to Vanderhorst from up top. 2-point shot. And bangs home a long distance jumper from downtown.
With 5 minutes, 30 seconds remaining.
And DeMeo Vanderhorst with a nice deuce to tie things up at 5. Malik Deshawn firing a pass left to Jose Carlos, who steps right. And he answers the call.
Right back at it.
With another 2-point shot of his own.
Jump ball situations. Ball possessions.
Yeah, Jose Carlos Zesate Espinoza had 4 points in the quarterfinals and displayed his long-range shooting. And doing it again here. Puts Lugano up by 2. Malik Deshawn firing a pass inside. A quick turnaround by Michael James. That is only point number 1 for Michael James.
Yeah.
Where he had 11 in the previous game, but the good news is for Lugano, they're still up by 3 despite him only scoring 1. There's other players picking up the load.
He came at the right time.
All right, here's Vanderhorst, guarded by Michael James. Vanderhorst step back. Off the glass. What a
shot.
tough shot by DeMeo. And yeah, miscommunication there as Malik was not aware that was going to be a last second pass. Vanderhorst again!
Again with a 2-point shot. Michael James. Long 2. And this time no good.
And that goes through the legs of Wester Montaigne. And Vanderhorst this time inside. 5 points. Five points straight for Utrecht, scored by DeMeo Vanderhorst. And that puts Utrecht up by 2. And 7 points coming from DeMeo Vanderhorst. And you were asking, where's Vanderhorst? Well, he's here. He's arrived with his massive 7 points. He's going to take a seat momentarily as we return to action. Jose Carlos rattles out a 2-pointer. And it's going to be a ball out of bounds. So he'll quickly check back in after a brief rest, replacing Tellison. Here's Jose Carlos. And he gets free.
Step back for 2.
He's got that shot, but that time it doesn't go down. Nice rebound by Malik. And looking for Jose Carlos on the size mismatch inside, but great defense by Adetuji to break up the pass.
Vanderhorst from 2.
He was feeling it there. That was a heat check. Malik this time. And Adetuji elects to let it bounce out of bounds. And Lugano trying to tie the game, and some frustration there by Malik Sean. It is a 10-8 lead for Utrecht. Let's take a look at some of the replays. Yeah. And that jumper looking so good for Vanderhorst. And Jose Carlos saying, I can also shoot from outside. And here's that other 3 or 2-pointer, excuse me. All right, back after the timeout.
Adetuji.
Vanderhorst puts it on the deck this time, gets inside the paint, good position, but cannot get that little hook shot to go down. Looking for the handoff.
Michael James for 2.
Knocks in.
There you go, Phil.
Big 2-point shot for Lugano, much needed, and tying the game at 10. Michael James is back to his shooting ways. Oh, good defense, but better offense as Adetunji gets his first bucket.
Michael James.
Again. Back-to-back.
Back-to-back 2 points. What a shot.
Vanderhorst.
Reverse layup is good. Adding 1 point to Utrecht.
8 points for DeMeo Vanderhorst. And
Michael
James with a heat check.
Serve the ball. And get the ball alive.
Malik guarded by Vanderhorst, and he'll lob the pass inside. And unable to convert. Wester. So Utrecht will reset. Tie game at 12. Tellison misses from outside. And Lugano will set up their offense once again. Michael James, he's had a couple of doubles now. And he goes to his dribble this time, goes left. Floater.
Oh, what a shot.
Beautiful jump shot in the lane.
Tellison playing post.
And after scoring
offensive foul by Tellison, it's a movie screen.
Well, that's going to be foul number 7 on Utrecht. That will send Lugano to the line. But after a somewhat slow start in the semifinals by, as we see a timeout by Lugano, by Michael James, he's now scored 6 points. And that leads the scoring for Lugano. 13-12 lead as we look at some of the highlights.
And this is a very nice layup by Adetunji.
Yes, first point for him.
And Michael James with the last shot.
Yeah, he was kind of still drifting left and then shooting right. That's so tough.
Look at the hands.
Yeah, that's
not even moved.
Like you said earlier, you could tell he's a shooter just by his form, the way he takes his shots, the way he keeps his shoulders square, no matter what position he's in. And speaking of Michael James, he's going to have it up top for Lugano, coming back after the timeout. 2:15 remaining. Utrecht with 7 fouls already, and they're down by 1. 13-12 for Lugano.
2 minutes, 15 seconds remaining. Lugano 13, Utrecht 12.
All right, here we go. 2:15 to decide which team will make the finals. Lugano with a slight edge at the moment.
Nice head up.
And good defense, switch defense by Utrecht, not allowing any space for Michael James, but he gets some anyway.
Oh, not again, Michael James.
Shooter's gonna shoot, and that's what he does. Michael
kick
James.
out. Tennyson. No good. Vanderhorst and get fouled by Malik.
And that only makes a 4th foul. But how about Michael James, who puts Lugano up by 3 now. And it took him a little while to warm up here in the semifinals, but he is now red hot once again, hitting 5 2-point shots in the quarterfinals. He's hit 3 right now here in the semis.
As I said, Paul, you always find a way and always find the right time for him to show up.
Utrecht closes
Nice
the gap a
reverse
little.
layup.
Gives one up right away.
Adetunji.
He's got
Oh, step
Agassi.
back for 2.
Adetunji.
This time, Agassi still got the rebound. Play post inside and easy 1 point.
What a strong move by Agassi. Utrecht pulls within 4.
Malik. Agassi tried to steal the ball. Malik for 2.
Oh, yeah.
Oh! And 2-point shot and 1.
And 2, I should say.
2, yeah.
2 and 2.
2 and 2.
Because Utrecht is already in 8th foul. So that's going to give Malik Deshawn 2 shots at the line. That is a costly, costly foul. And Agassi acknowledges it. Like, we're watching the replay right now. But you can see Agassi just tapping him in the back and saying, all right, that was my mistake. Because he was really trying to deny that 2-point shot and got just a bit too close. And so 4 points for him. And with 1 more free throw to go, so 2 plus 2 here. Again, I said 4-point plays are rare. This is our second one that we're seeing today.
True. Yeah.
That's it.
2 out of 2.
And that pulls them to match point.
Vanderhorst.
Oh,
listen in.
11 points for DeMeo Vanderhorst. Gives them 16
Adetunji
total.
still
And Agassi
Agassi with the dunks.
with a 2-handed flush on the baseline. Pulls them within 3. Now they need a defensive stop. Malik.
Oh!
Showtime for Malik Deshawn.
Finish the game with the style, Paul.
Yeah, I remember that. I think that's the mailman, I believe. With the hand behind the head for the finish. And what a convincing win it was. Finishing at 21 once again here in the semis. A great effort by DeMeo Vanderhorst with 11 points for Utrecht, but they just could not get enough productivity as 8 points for Michael James. 21-17 win for Lugano. 6 points for Malik Deshawn. Let's now take a look at how it's shaping up after the semifinals. We see Hangzhou, after defeating Miami, moving on to the finals, and they will now face Lugano after defeating Chongming, and now Utrecht, and they are in the finals as well. Our final bracket has been set. Hangzhou out of China and Lugano out of Switzerland are our finalists here for FIBA 3x3 Challenger Jakarta 2025. Let us now check out the highlights from this semifinal game.
I don't know where to start, Paul. This game is having so many highlights. Back and forth and then leading exchange. And this is the dunk from Tellison. Given goal by Adetunji. Actually, Utrecht started the game quite pretty well. Okay, this is the dunk from Tellison. And we continue with the alley-oop to Agassi. Again from Adetunji. This Utrecht team is playing at a very different level compared to yesterday. Come up with a different game plan. And some of the players that we haven't seen their performance since yesterday.
Absolutely agree with that.
And this Adetunji giving shot to Vanderhorst. Again, right away, back. 2 points, back and forth for both teams. And this is a very nice layup by Adetunji.
Yeah.
Almost got the block by Michael James.
And it's his only point of the game.
Only point of the game.
And that's a nice what a jumper, one-footed shot.
And this guy, who else? Michael James, who keeps shooting and shooting and find a way to make the Lugano team come back. And this is a dunk by Agassi. 4. And again, statement dunk by Agassi. Before the close game, layup by Malik. Also to get with the style.
There you go. And on that note, that sends Lugano to the finals. So coming up next is our finals here for the Challenger Jakarta 2025. Hangzhou taking on Lugano. And that will be coming up momentarily, so stick around and tell all your friends. Join us here live on the FIBA 3x3 basketball channel, only on YouTube.
Sebelum kita nonton final malam hari ini di Inaspro 3x3 Jakarta 2025 by Inaspro yang sudah didukung penuh oleh Kemenpora dan di sini juga sudah hadir, boleh berikan tepuk tangan untuk Menteri Pemuda dan Olahraga. Mas Menteri, selamat datang, selamat malam, selamat menikmati partai final. Sekarang kita main games dulu bersama dengan salah satu pemain tim nasional Indonesia Putri. Sini dong Karen. Tadi bilangnya gini, Karen mau nyobain lapangan 3x3 tapi pengen mainnya sama Bu Sekjen katanya. Milihnya mau sama Ibu Sekjen. Enggak, bukan aku Bu, Karen yang minta katanya boleh sama Bu Sekjen. Nggak tahu Karen maunya apa, pokoknya mainnya mau sama Bu Sekjen katanya. Oke, kasih tepuk tangan dong Sekjen DPP Perbasi. Dan Karen, jadinya maunya free throw atau apa? Jadinya apa? Mau ngajakin? manajernya. Oke. Kamu free throw kita kasih kesempatan berapa kali ya? Coba 3 kali. Sambil mata saya melihat kira-kira siapa lagi ya. Tes dulu, boleh? Boleh, anggap aja warming up. Wow, beda ya. Satu, sebentar. Kalau masuk kita hitung bukan latihan ya. Licik nih emang. Sebentar, saya mau ngajakin satu orang lagi. Rocky Padilla, Koroki, turun yuk. Ayo kita main di sini dong. Boleh kali. Nah, pertanyaan supaya ini naik di sosial medianya Rocky Padilla, siapa yang akan mengambil gambar? Boleh minta tolong siapa yang bakalan ngerekamin supaya diposting sama kayak teman-teman yang udah datang kalau misalnya posting keseruan ini ke @inaspro dan 3x3 JKT. 101 sama Koroki. Ya kan? Cocok ya Bu ya? Makasih Ibu. 101 sama Koroki. Tadi Karen mau ngajakin siapa lagi? Mana? Oh Ferdi udah sembuh sekarang. Kemarin dia cedera kan? Udah bisa main belum? Dari KBS. Nah, kamu udah bisa main belum? Udah, turun sini kalau kayak gitu. Oke. Kemarin baru cedera, kita sekarang tantangin coba main 3x3. Mana lagi ya? Tolong. Koroki selamat malam, apa kabar? Baik, ngelihat event sebesar ini ada di Jakarta dari Indonesia. Jadi tuan rumah untuk 2 ajang sekaligus Women's Series dan juga untuk Jakarta Challenger. Tanggapannya gimana nih Kak?
Ini aku pertama kali loh, nonton FIBA 3x3. Sebelumnya belum pernah, ternyata meriah dan juga pemainnya jago-jago sih. Tadi nonton yang Lugano lawan Utrecht itu sih, wow.
Wow ya. Nah oke, hari ini sebelum final kita mau main bersama dengan, jadi ini berdua lawan satu Karen.
Oh.
Jadi berdua ini, Koroki sama Ferdi, Karen sendiri. Satu lagi, tunjuk maunya siapa? Ada cewek atau ada cowok mau ajak main sama siapa? Karen sendiri juga kayaknya oke, nggak masalah. Siapa? Ada? Sebelah sana ada teman-teman Karen? Siapa? Bu Sekjen boleh bisikin ke aku siapa Bu?
Mau panggil Pak Junas. Pak Junas sama aku.
Tadi kata sebenarnya ini kata Bu Sekjen, Pak Junas yang maju. Gak ada yang milih sama Pak Menpora gitu, Mas Menteri? Mas Men? Menyerah? Kalau begitu mendukung tim mana Mas Men kira-kira? Timnya Rocky Padilla dan Ferdi pemain KBS atau Karen pemain timnas Indonesia dan Pak Junas yang dipilih?
Kita dukung tim perempuan yang lawan.
Oke, perempuan yang melawan. Berarti tadi Bu Nirmala mintanya adalah Pak Junas barengan sama Karen. Wah. Jadi yang minta Bu Nirmala, Bu Sekjen. Oke, main berapa poin? Oh jangan banyak-banyak, berapa Bu? 2, 3. Koroki minta 2, Karen minta 3. Jadi ngikutin Karen, 3 ya. 3, oke boleh siapa dulu? Oke, Pak Junas. Pak Junas sama Karen timnya. Kita di sini mendukung ya Bu ya. Kita cheering aja di sini. 2 lawan 2 Pak. 2 lawan 2. Tepuk tangan buat timnya Karen. Wow. Tim Gaya 3x3-nya ya. 3x3. Oke, sip. 3, 2, 1. Terima kasih banyak. Dan sekarang kita akan lanjut ke final di 3x3 Inas Pro 2025. Terima kasih banyak para peserta dan sekarang kita mau ngobrol-ngobrol sama FIBA Country Manager Teteh Rufi. Selamat malam dan selamat ulang tahun dari semua pecinta basket di Indonesia. Terima kasih kata Teteh Rufi. Teteh, kita cuma mau ngobrol-ngobrol sebentar. Aku di sini nggak apa-apa ya Teh ya, nggak apa-apa. Teh, ini adalah event internasional untuk 3x3 di Indonesia. Jadi tuan rumah untuk 2 ajang sekaligus Teh. Tapi melibatkan juga UMKM, ada juga hiburan-hiburan. Tadi malam pecah banget itu penampilannya NDX. Menurut Teteh, tanggapannya sebagai FIBA Country Manager gimana Teh?
Soal apanya nih?
Soal eventnya Teh.
Yang pasti eventnya sangat diapresiasi oleh semua peserta yang hadir. Kebetulan saya juga sempat mendengar mereka berbicara bahwa ini adalah Women Series yang terbaik. Gitu ya, dari semua negara yang pernah mereka ikuti di Indonesia ini adalah yang terbaik yang pernah mereka ikuti.
Luar biasa, bangga jadi Indonesia, orang Indonesia. Dan tepuk tangan dong untuk penyelenggaraan Inas Pro 3x3 Jakarta 2025. Teteh, kalau misalnya pengen nanya jagoan Teteh, kemarin kan Women Series yang juara Jepang. Tapi sebenarnya kalau jagoan Teteh mana Teh?
Jepang.
Oh cocok, cocok kalau gitu ya. Teteh menjagokan Jepang dan Jepang menjadi juara.
Betul.
Kalau yang sekarang Teh? Final.
Aduh, kalau cowok tuh kan lebih kompetitif ya, maksudnya agak susah, agak susah untuk diprediksi sih. Nggak tahu.
Nggak tahu.
Nggak
Menyerah ya Teh ya?
Menyerah.
Menyerah karena
Nanti, boleh nggak nanti tunggu sampai terakhir?
sampai wording ya
Iya,
Teh ya?
sampai wording.
Biar kita tahu kira-kira siapa yang jadi pemenangnya. Soalnya kan memang bener kata Teh Rufi yang namanya di kategori yang cowok ini susah diprediksi. Miami aja yang kayaknya banyak banget yang ngejagoin tapi akhirnya juga kandas ya Teh ya. Jadi nanti kita akan lihat aja seperti apa gitu untuk pertandingan finalnya. Tapi Teh, satu pertanyaan lagi nih untuk 3x3
Banyak
di
ya.
Indonesia. Iya Teh, biasa Teh banyak bisikan. Teteh, tapi kalau untuk 3x3 di Indonesia ya Teh ya, idealnya tuh dalam 1 tahun sebenarnya ada berapa agenda 3x3 sih Teh? Untuk pembinaan, penjaringan talenta-talenta pemain 3x3 gitu.
Pertanyaan bagus yang susah dijawab.
Tapi pertanyaannya bagus kan Teh?
Bagus pertanyaan.
Poin, salaman dulu Teteh. Yang penting pertanyaannya bagus dulu ya Teh ya, salaman. Oke Teh.
Kalau yang namanya pertandingan kan semakin banyak semakin bagus ya. Cuman sekarang seberapa komit dan seberapa konsisten kita akan melaksanakan kegiatan-kegiatan ini. Karena kan sebetulnya kesempatan kita untuk bermain di 3x3 artinya berbicara di dunia internasional itu lebih banyak di 3x3 karena jumlahnya kan cuma sedikit gitu ya. Jadi untuk scouting talent itu juga nggak sesusah 5 on 5 di mana harus 12 gitu kan. Jadi semakin banyak eventnya, semakin konsisten kita melakukan kegiatannya, itu menurut saya semakin baik.
Kuncinya adalah konsistensi.
Betul.
Itu. Terima kasih banyak Teh Rufia.
Terima kasih.
Enjoy the game. Jangan lupa juga jajan-jajan Teh ke jajaran sekeliling. Aman. Terima kasih banyak dan kita ingetin sekali lagi nih untuk teman-teman kalau misalnya mau mencoba jajanan-jajanan ini boleh langsung menuju ke jajaran sekeliling atau berada di festival area dan di sana juga kalian bisa mendapatkan official merchandise, eksklusif merchandise dari 3x3 Inaspro Jakarta 2025 yang didukung penuh oleh Kemenpora dan DPP Perbasi.
And now, the final game of Challenger Jakarta Series 2025. Team Hangzhou versus Lugano. First up, Team Hangzhou, Goran Vidovic. Next up, Alexander Lazic. Milos Jovanovic. And last, Filip Kaludirovic. Next up, Team Lugano. First up, Malik Deshaun Lushkovic. Next up, Jose Carlos Zesati Espinoza. Michael James Ebeberha. And last, Wester Boltani.
Like an earthquake, there is no escape when I shake it in your face. Now don't you wanna take a booty shaking on your tape? So show it to your boys to see the look on their face. I'll move it to the left.
Well, it has come down to this. This is the final game of the FIBA 3x3 Challenger Jakarta 2025. After a full day of action yesterday and a battle through the quarterfinal and semifinal rounds, we have our two finalists, Hangzhou taking on Lugano. Alongside Dimas Mahendra, I'm Paul Palelli, and we're here to bring you the final game alongside as well our referees, as they have been working hard throughout this tournament. Donald Francis Quinn from Indonesia and Vanessa Devlin from Australia will be handling this final game. And Dimas, I only have two questions. Alexander Lazic out of Hangzhou with 8 points in the quarterfinals, 7 in the semis. His size and presence really hard to maintain. Meanwhile, on the other end, we have Michael James, 11 points in the first quarterfinal game, and then the semis, he had 8 points, red hot shooting from the outside with 8 two-point shots made in total over the past 2 games. So how do you handle these two?
Yeah, I mean, this is a two different players type, different character. Lazic with the height, interior defense, offense, where he can set the tone for the Hangzhou, while Michael James, you know, red hot shooters. I think Hangzhou already had the the adjustment on how to kill Michael James in this game.
All right, we're going to see how they try to contain each of these two players, as they have been key to their journey to the final round, but only one can emerge winner. So we're going to find out in 10 minutes of game time, as the finals are now underway. A quick trigger shot by Milos Jovanovic. And coming up empty, and Lugano will have their first possession. Michael James is guarded well on the outside. Shakes off Lazic and misses short. But you can already tell, Lazic with that defense right up against him in the perimeter, not allowing him any space, even though, you know, as a shooter, he's so good at shaking his defender and getting free.
Or at least they challenge the shot. That's a very minimal that they can do.
Hangzhou back on offense. Here's Goran Vidovic. Vidovic down low. And a foul committed by Lugano.
It's going to be a 10 minutes physical game.
Yeah, it already looks very physical in the first 25 seconds, as Goran will go to the line for one.
So the first free throw in the game.
All right, so drawing first blood is Hangzhou as they get their first score. And here we go. Lugano will try to answer back. Jose Carlos into the game now. Michael James gives Malik Deshawn. He leaves it short, but Michael James is there for the rebound. The long offensive rebound. Spins in the lane.
That's
And a foul committed before the shot. They're going to call it a non-shooting foul.
Oh, no shots.
Yeah, no, yeah, he's calling for the foul, but we could clearly see the official saying it was before the shot. So, one foul each. And Lugano will have it at the top.
Nice lob inside.
Yeah, great seal by Jose Carlos on his defender.
Philippe.
Goran back up top and gets the nice screen from Milos Jovanovic, and he'll get free for the double.
Oh, what a shot.
Goran Vidovic with the first 3 points for Hangzhou.
Wester.
Lugano, and that's going to be a kickball.
Lazic is checking back again on the court. Wester to Deshawn.
Malik at the elbow, gets the handoff to Jose Carlos. He'll drive and kick back out. Shot clock winding down, and Malik Deshawn will have to put it up. And his last couple of shots have been short.
And last rebound has been stripped by Jose Carlos.
Yeah, you got to wonder if fatigue sometimes gets to them at this point after 2 days of action, and you know,
But final is different.
what it takes to make it finals.
Exactly.
Yeah. Michael James driving. No basket, but it is a foul against Hangzhou. So second team foul for Hangzhou, as Michael James will check it back up top.
Guarding
Looking
by
for
Lazic.
Wester, yeah, there at the elbow, and Jose Carlos asking for it on the block. There's a size mismatch here, and a turnaround. You know, with that size mismatch, it could have gone a little deeper probably into the paint.
At least trying to push.
Yeah.
Inside the paint.
Here, Lazic
Lazic.
will show him how it's done off
Oh,
the glass.
ho, ho.
Yeah, Lazic would not back out from a smaller defender. Jose Carlos will feed inside. Wester gets good position. Count the basket for Wester Molteni. And a third team foul already for Hangzhou.
And it counts.
And it counts, so that's 2 points for Lugano with a chance to make it 3 at the line.
Wester. Go down from the line from the free throw. And no good. Lazic with the rebound.
Lazic, ooh, firing it right into, right beside us, about 6 inches away from Dimas, who's sitting here at the desk. Got to keep your head on the swivel, Dimas.
Got to be ready.
We got the best seats in the house. There we go, at the elbow.
Michael James, quick shot for 2.
Oh! Rattles home.
There
a
you go.
Big 2-point shot. Michael James continues his hot hand here in the final.
He count.
Goran Vidovic driving to the basket, leaves it short. Michael James gets it, trying to get the clearance, and oh, what a tough shot from the corner. Wester able to save that possession. Down 3 seconds. There's no shot clock reset due to the fact that it didn't hit any rim. But a foul committed now, the 4th foul for Hangzhou, which puts them at 4.
And back to 12 now.
With less than 1 quarter gone here in the finals. Now there are two more fouls to give for Hangzhou, which again, I say this a lot, it could come into play a lot more in the later minutes of the game.
Michael James. Lob.
Oh, nice pass inside. Jose Carlos. Sweet reverse underneath. He's got his 2nd point. Lugano up by 1.
And pulling on Lazic by Michael James. The obvious mismatch in the paint. Can easily capitalize by Lazic. Philippe.
Yep.
Asking for a screen. Philippe.
The kick out, Lazic. He'll put it on the deck.
Malik.
And nice pass inside, which is broken up though. Looking for Milos Jovanovic on the inside, but Malik Deshawn was there to break up the pass.
Still hangs the ball.
So again, this is the cream of the crop here at Challenger Series Jakarta 2025. The 2 best teams that have proven themselves over the past 2 days. And we'll go to decide try to decide who will come out on top for the first Challenger Series ever held in Jakarta. 7.5 to go.
Philip.
Play resumes.
Yep, step. Screen.
Screen from
Take it
Miloš.
Oh!
Filip
What shot.
Kaluderovic knocks down his first points of the game, and it's a big one.
And a foul.
Hangzhou now takes a 1-point lead.
And look at the crowd now, Paul.
Yeah, we got a full house, by the way, here for the finals.
Including for the guys who sat behind us.
Yeah, oh, you can see it now. You can see it from all these angles now. You can.
Carlos for 2.
Rebound by Goran Vidovic. They've got a 1-point lead. Trying to stretch it further as now Lugano commits their third foul. No, it's Hangzhou committing their 6th fouls. That was their last foul to give, which means every foul going forward now will result in free throws for Lugano. And as we take a timeout, Dimas, this is pretty early for this to happen at 6 fouls already for Hangzhou.
Yeah, if we see from the previous game, most of the points coming usually under 6 minutes to 4 minutes of the game. So that's where we saw that a lot of points are made by both teams and make sure that they will end up with 21.
Let's return to action after the timeout. Malik Deshawn will have it up top for Lugano. And Wester fighting for position as he gives the screen to free up Michael James. Nice play. Michael James to the basket.
Nice layup by Michael James. Securing another 1 point for Lugano. Philip. Oh!
Throws the pass. They're trying to find Lazic on the inside, but Michael James had him locked up. And Michael James, by the way, he's got some hops, not just a shooter. For a man that's 40 years old.
That man can jump, man. That man can jump.
I could not do that at 40. Malik Deshawn driving left side, the kick out. Oh, trying to find Michael James. 2 seconds on the shot clock.
.8 seconds.
Yeah, they're going to have to either make a quick pass, and I have a feeling I know who this is going to, but we'll see. Oh, it's going to be Jose Carlos off the screen.
Whoa!
Bangs home a 2-point shot off the glass. 8-6 lead for Lugano.
Michael James for 2 and
splash.
President, there you go.
Michael James continues to be a sharp shooter for Lugano.
Magic Mike.
He takes aim. He rarely misses.
I would say Magic Mike. Controlling the game. Still being red hot in this day today in the final.
5 points for Michael James. 11 in the quarterfinals with 5 2-point shots. 3 2-point shots in the semifinals. And with 1 already here. Okay, so that's going to put Lugano at the line. The 7th team foul for Hangzhou. Hangzhou is down by 4.
Tell you what, Paul, this foul, it could be the game changer for this finals.
Yeah, there's over 6 minutes remaining, and they're already at 17 fouls. They really got to play more disciplined defense now going forward. There's Malik Deshawn.
So I would say
1 for 2.
Lugano will try to push the play inside in the paint area, or at least they can draw the foul and get the shot.
Yeah, warning against Lugano from the official.
6 minutes remaining.
Up by 5 now, Lugano.
Lazic.
It's Hangzhou. Lazic will fire. And what a skying high for the rebound is Michael James. Gets it, handoff to Malik Deshawn. Malik will put it on the deck. Nice footwork.
Oh, what a move.
Gets around the tall defender. Outstretched hands of Alexander Lazic. Goran Vidovic leaves it short, but there's a whistle. It's going to be the 3rd team foul on Lugano. Still in fairly safe position. Foul-wise.
Look how he controlled the game, even though he knew that the one that guarded him is having more height.
Yeah.
So he used the extra steps.
Goran Vidovic gets free, scoring his 4th point. Inside Wester, the kick out. Jose Carlos, that rims in and out. But they'll get another chance at it. It's Malik Deshawn now. Goes through the legs, and he'll put one up from the top of the key.
Wester subs by Michael James, a.k.a. Magic Mike.
12 points for Lugano so far. Yes. So here on this day alone, 24 points in total coming from Michael James over the past 2.5 games. He's been almost automatic from outside.
And first free throw is not good. By Jose Carlos.
He'll have another chance.
Yeah, we'll attempt to the second free throw, and it's good.
1 for 2 from the line, and slowly building that lead. 6 points now. Biggest lead of the game so far for Lugano. Filip Kaluderovic. Oh, in and out dribble. Get through the defender, and Malik Deshawn gets there.
Yeah, he tried to split the D.
And Kaluderovic is fired up after not getting the call on that one. And again, we still see Lugano foul-wise is still in quite a comfortable position, having only picked up 3 team fouls. And now one last foul to give before their 10th foul for Hangzhou will result in not only 2 free throws for Lugano, but also possession back to them. And we're going to reset the shot clock on the instructions from the officials at point. So wait a second. We're going to have to wait for the shot clock to run down a little bit as we get it set to where it should be. And
there's a quick subs.
Yeah.
Malik is checking out.
So there it is. 0.3 seconds on the shot clock, which is how the official wanted it. So Lazic will have to put this up. And he does. And a wild shot going into the crowd. Ball returns to Lugano. Things are going their way right now. 5 points apiece coming from Jose Carlos and Michael James. 13-7 lead. Malik Deshawn. Malik Deshawn off the glass, taps the glass for good measure, and Lazic trying to answer back quickly. It gives the ball back to Lugano on the rebound. Michael James, crossover, gets inside. The kick out tipped by Milos rather, excuse me. And Goran Vidovic fouled, and that's only the 4th team foul by Lugano. But this is what they've got to do. They need defensive stops, and they need to at least draw some fouls on the Lugano players, and that ball movement certainly did that. Hangzhou now. On the block is Milos. The handoff. Here's Filip Kaluderovic. And
Looks for a foul by West.
okay, now we're one more foul to give for Lugano, as Hangzhou has done a fairly decent job of managing their foul situation and picking up some fouls for Lugano. But they're down big, 14-7. Gonna have to, yeah.
Miscommunication.
The kick out now, Jose Carlos. He'll let one
two.
fly. They missed, but an offensive rebound gets it right back to Jose Carlos, who cuts to the basket. And that's 15-7 now, dominating performance so far in the first 6 minutes of this finals by Lugano, who are now 6 points away from victory. Still plenty of time in this one. And look at this. It's actually Jose Carlos who's leading the scoring for Lugano now with 6 points. Screen set on the left side by Lazic as Goran will fire from long distance. Cannot dial it in. And Malik with a quick clearance and turnaround. Oh, what a shot.
What a move.
Very nice and crafty move as he's unable to contain Lazic and forced to pick up the foul. And again, with that one foul to give, that's not a bad foul to pick up. Even though they could have given up a point to Lazic.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a foul on Hangzhou. Excuse me. That's actually a foul against Lazic.
Will be another free throw.
Yeah, it's he pulled him down. So once again, that is Mr. Dito Aryo Tejo, the Minister of Youth and Sports for the Republic of Indonesia, who is in attendance. And we've had the full support of the ministry for this FIBA 3x3 event in Jakarta, as it will be ongoing in Indonesia for the next 4 years. Here in Jakarta, then following this year in Yogyakarta and Bali and back in Jakarta, as Lazic complained to the official a bit about that foul called.
Jose Carlos. Love to Malik.
Malik loses the handle. Lazic will
Lazic
fire.
for two.
And downtown.
Makes it in.
Puts it in. And that counted.
Michael James.
Michael James misses from distance. Jose Carlos misses the reverse. And another chance for Hangzhou to close the gap.
Philippe.
Here we go.
Protected two.
Nice in rhythm, but cannot get it to go down for Filip Koluderovic.
Out of bounds.
Okay, Michael James steps on the line. Okay, so making things interesting. It's now a 5-point lead. Excuse me, a 7-point lead. Math is going on me. At the elbow.
Nice
Bounce
dish.
pass down low to Lazic. And another basket for the big man. 16-10. Lugano stuck at 16 for a little bit now. Wester.
Wester step back for two.
Quick trigger results in Lazic. Lazic bounces it down low and a foul. Count the basket.
Counted it.
For Milos Jovanovic, coming at the right time, his first points. Warning as well to Lugano as we take a look at that replay. Now, no more fouls to give for Lugano as well, which makes things more interesting. They're still leading by 5. But they were leading by a little bit more at one point, not so long ago. Milos trying to close the gap.
Ivanovic from the free throw line, and it's good. 1 point heading for Hangzhou. Wester.
16-12. Lugano back on offense. Jose Carlos will fire from long range. Rebound by Milos. And Hangzhou with another chance. They got the defensive stop they needed. Here's Goran Vidovic, partially blocked. Picked up by Lugano.
Malik
Deshawn calling out the offensive play. Gets it to
nice
the left
pass.
side.
And
Wester shot is too strong as out of bounds on Milos Jovanovic, who tapped it out on the baseline. But so far, a decent job for Hangzhou to come back. But remember, if they commit one more foul, they'll be at 10 fouls, which will give 2 free throws to Lugano and possession. Lugano feeds inside. Malik Deshawn off the glass. He's got 5 points.
You saw Malik play in the post because they knew. Lazic.
Oh, Lazic. They're going to go to him now. They've gone to him the last 3 points. Malik Deshawn.
Malik Deshawn.
Has it on his hip.
Nice floater.
What a tough floater by Malik Deshawn, who is coming up clutch here in the finals. 6 points for him as Lazic
for two.
trying to answer back.
Magic Mike.
18-13.
With the 2 points.
Michael James, no good. Malik coming up with the offensive rebound off that loose ball, and after the clearance, tries to get it to Malik, or to Michael rather. Michael James, and they lose that out of bounds. Wester is saying, let's settle down a little bit because they're now 3 points away. But time is running out as well. 1 minute, 41 seconds remaining. And both teams in foul trouble, especially Hangzhou. Here we go. Action resumes.
Goran for 2.
Vidovic.
Philip.
They got the offensive rebound. Philip.
Oh, nice steal, but
Ball's almost stolen. And Hangzhou will have it at the top. Still down by 5. 1.5 remaining here in the finals. Goran Vidovic, they let him have the easy basket there without committing the foul.
Nice layups.
And inside.
Quick pass inside.
Quick feed to Western Molteni, who puts them at 2 points away from victory. Oh, wide open.
Two.
Milos Jovanovic from the left side. He cannot convert. That is crucial as Malik Deshawn will try to put it away. And that does it. Malik Deshawn coming up clutch and closing it out with style. He was the one that closed out the game with the winning layup in the semifinals, and now closing it out with a huge 2-point shot to end it with 1 minute 2 seconds remaining, 21-14. Big shot, Dimas.
Yeah, I mean, this Lugano's team, since the very beginning, already put some pressure on Hangzhou. They take so many shots outside, and that's what makes Lugano can takes over the Hangzhou in this final and wins the championship. Congratulations for Lugano and also for Hangzhou for the good game.
Yeah, great effort put up by Hangzhou, but it's Lugano that was just too powerful in this one. And Michael James with 5 points after scoring 11 and 8 in the quarters and semifinals. Jose Carlos with 6 points, but it's Malik Deshawn with a massive performance here, leading the way in the score. And that will do it. We'll check out some of the highlights here.
Yeah, this one is the shot for run. Driving to the lane for easy 1 point. Too many room inside. And it's Malik, 2 shots. Long way too. And secured another adding 2 points for Lugano.
Well, we're going to have momentarily the announcement for MVP. And this should make it interesting. Because if you ask me all around, for Lugano, it has been easily the one you call Magic Mike, Michael James, who has had a super hot hand. 11 points on 5 2-point shots in the quarterfinals, 8 points on 3 2-point shots in the semifinals, and now scoring 5 points in the finals. But how about Malik Deshawn scoring that winning layup with that mailman layup right at the end along the baseline in the semis, and also that winning 2-point shot from the top of the key, and also leading the way, scoring the most points for Lugano in the finals. So, how about you? Who do you have?
I would say there is 2 guys between Magic Mike.
You can only choose one.
Yeah, and Jose Carlos.
Okay, I like that. That's a good choice.
Yeah, but I mean, if we look at from this quarterfinal starts up to the final, if we combine, I would say if it goes to Magic Mike as the MVP.
We're also going to have the winners presentation as well by some officials who are at the venue for this very prestigious event. And as we await this, we would like to also send a big thank you for all those that have been supportive of 3x3 in Jakarta.
3x3 Innaspro 2026 akan ada di daerah istimewa Yogyakarta.
All right, so you heard that there from the MC that they announced next year this 3x3 FIBA Women's Series and Challenger Series will take place in Yogyakarta. What a beautiful city to be having an event like this.
Yes, it's the city where I was born.
Oh, is that right?
Right.
Oh, you're a Yogyakarta native. One of my favorite cities to visit. I remember I spent one of my birthdays, took a road trip out there. And
there's a tons of culinary that you need to visit for.
Borobudur Temple, many things to see out there. So
and the food, awesome.
And if you love nature, great place to go in the mountains and hiking. So again, that will take place next year, followed by Bali the following year, and then back here in Jakarta for year number 4. And we'd also like to thank all of the teams that took part in the women's series alongside the Challenger Jakarta 2025 here at FIBA 3x3. It made it so much fun, so many
And for the
highlights.
most valuable player of the 3x3 Challenger Jakarta Series 2025 goes to Michael James Riffa.
All right, there it is, the official announcement. I guess we called it Michael James.
Magic Mike.
The MVP. He has had a hot hand, and you know, you may be surprised when we say that he is 40 years of age. He's turning 41. So LeBron-like performance at a LeBron-like age here
Indeed.
at the Challenger Jakarta 2025. An amazing performance. In total, over the past 3 games, he scored 24 points, averaging 8 points per game here on day 2. Again, as I mentioned, 8 2-point shots that he nailed across the first 2 games and a couple in the finals as well. There you go. Congratulations.
Terima kasih banyak Ibu, Pak Dito dan juga Pak Ferry. Terima kasih banyak.
Celebration for him, and it was
And now,
presentation
the
given by
winner
the
of
Minister.
the 3x3 Challenger Jakarta Series 2025 goes to Team Lugano.
And the rest of the team joining him in celebration. So congratulations to Malik Deshawn, Jose Carlos, Michael James, and Wester Molteni as well.
Untuk dapat memberikan award kepada juara 3x3 Challenger Jakarta 2025 didampingi oleh Bapak Dinorio Tejo dan Bapak Ferry Kono.
As we see the award being given, we'll
And now, make some more for the winners of the 3x3 Challenger 2025 Jakarta Series, Team Lugano! Congratulations once again for Team Lugano. Well done.
So after dropping their first game yesterday to Miami 21-16, after that, it had been a bounce-back performance by Lugano.
Menteri Kesehatan Ibu Riffa selaku Menteri Pemberdayaan Perempuan dan Perlindungan Anak.
Yeah, after dropping the first game to Miami yesterday, they came back to win in a big way against Jakarta Mandiri 21-7.
Ibu Rufiana selaku FIBA Country Manager dan juga Bapak Junas Miladiarsyah, Direktur Utama IBL untuk dapat bergabung dan berfoto bersama.
And then here in day 2, they succeeded in beating Chongming 21-17. And then in the semifinals, 21-17 over Utrecht and 21-14 over Hangzhou in the finals. What a journey it has
What a
been
journey for Lugano's
Lugano.
team.
You know, it's all about mindset. You know, after
Yes.
losing your first game, and then having the mindset not only to bounce back, but to continue to improve throughout day 1, and then in the quarter and semifinal round, and then finishing it off in style.
I think this is the. You know, this is underline is that in 3x3, as we said, every team is equal. You cannot predict or dominate since day 1 up to the finals.
And when it comes to playing 3x3 at such a high level with these teams involved, it can be your weekend if you're just having a really good weekend. You're shooting well, playing well, defending well. That's what Lugano did.
Cukup teman-teman, kita akan ganti gaya 3x3. Mohon izin Bapak dan Ibu, 3-nya begini, izin Pak Menkes begini Pak. Ya, betul. Aman. Siap Ibu, kita akan hitung ya. 3, 2,
right, so that does it. The ceremonial part of our finals has been completed. So once again, congratulations to Lugano as well as Japan from the women's series 2 days ago. And once again, a big thank you to Inaspro as well as the Ministry of Youth and Sports and everyone else involved for making this happen. And again, let's check out some of the highlights from the last couple of days here in Challenger Jakarta 2025, while we also take a moment to say thank you to all of those that have been involved, volunteers, officials, crew here in Jakarta that has made Jakarta such a wonderful place to host 3x3 for the first time, and we hope for many, many more years to come. And we look forward to FIBA 3x3 Women's Series in Challenger Jakarta 2026. And finally, we hope that you do tune into more FIBA 3x3 action and subscribe to FIBA 3x3 on their socials, YouTube, Instagram. And make sure you keep up with all of the action here. It has been a great past 4 days for us. It has been a great honor and pleasure for myself, Paul Palelli, alongside my partner, Dimas Mahendra. Dimas, thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.
And we'd also like to thank FIBA for giving us the opportunity to bring you all of the action live here from Central Jakarta. And that should do it. On that note, and that last final shot from Lugano and Malik Deshawn as we see them celebrate in that replay, we will hope to see you again here on more FIBA 3x3 action. Again, on behalf of all of us here in Central Jakarta, I'm Paul Palelli signing off. We will see you next time. Stay safe.